Hello, family. It is Saturday. Rick is in the house. Jeremiah, Nico, Rob, Elta. We got Gary, we got Robert, we got John, and we got Daryl. We got more coming in. It's Saturday. I know you guys want to take a day off, but guess what? I'm not. The education must go on. We have to educate the citizens on what we got going on here. We've got to educate the planet. We've got to share this amazing, amazing opportunity with the Bit Booster from BitHarvest. We've got such cool things to show you guys tonight. New videos, new stuff all the time. Every day is a new day. Sometimes you want to come back to the Zoom calls and you want to find out little pieces of information that you didn't quite hear the last time or the next time and this kind of thing. And we do this for you so you can send your people, you can send your new people to the business, and you can bring them here to the videos. And we also do a replay as well, but that gives you guys some content to share. We've also got a Bit Booster playlist of every single webinar we've done, and we can share that with you guys in the chat tonight. We've got all kinds of new content. I've been at headquarters all week working hard. I've done numerous changes on the website. You guys will see so many new things in the back office, from better organization, better labeling, better understanding. We've done so many new things already in the back office. Just with this last update, we've added the security tickets. We've added a newsreel. We've added a search feature in the downlines. We've done so many things, so many things. So it's getting better and better and better. Eddie's here with us from corporate. I see him on the call. Let me ask him to unmute himself and make him a co-host here. We've got our corporate consultant on the call with us, my special guest, the hostess with the mostest, Mr. Eddie. How are you tonight,
Hi.
brother?
Hi. Hello, everyone. How are you? I'm great. Nice to see you all again.
Thank you for staying up late. I was out with dinner with you today. It's my last day at office today. It's Saturday. It's our last day of the week. You worked so hard all week. I've been there with you. How was your week this week, Eddie? Did you have a good week?
Yeah, I've learned so much. So much has happened this week. Fantastic learning session from everyone. So yeah, it's always good to have you around, Jen. You are
Thank
you are our inspiration, basically. Yeah.
thank you.
But how you
Tell
got the
everybody, uh, tell everybody about some of the teams that have come through the doors this week. What nationalities, what cultures, things like that. Everyone always likes to hear about that.
Oh, okay. We have some Singaporeans today. We have some
Yeah,
Singaporeans here today. And tomorrow we will have some people from Vietnam, the country of Vietnam. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. And before that, we have some Koreans as well in the office. And let me try to recall. Yeah. Korea, yeah, some
Indonesia was there this week. I met some people from Indonesia as well.
yeah, some Indonesians as well. So every week we have a different kind of nationality that's visiting us. So it's fantastic. But most importantly, yes, the most important person is you, Jen, that is you around. Yeah. You
Thank you.
always inspire us, you know. It's great to always have you around. So
Well,
yes.
you
Mm.
saw my energy, you saw my enthusiasm, and you also saw my hard work. And even our CMO, Mr. Ronnie, took very notice of me this week. And even in our customer lounge, I changed all the TVs, hey, to all the new visuals and things like that.
Uh,
And we love that. Give you guys something to talk around and talk about with everyone. And this is some of the stuff I show on my Zoom calls, right? So it was nice to
yeah.
influence the whole entire corporate this week. You know what?
Yes.
People would never understand how much willingness and openness this company is to listen to us, and tell everyone about that a little bit.
Yes. On the screen, especially the three screen that you change at the living lounge area. And now with more education and information, especially for even for us ourselves,
Yeah,
we get to learn new things. All right. And other leaders as well, when they enter the office, they get to learn new things. And the visitor, today I managed to show the Singaporeans about this three screen that you have changed for us. So it's a breath of a new uh kind of life in the living lounge area, so to speak.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah, it's
good.
really good. Yeah, a lot of information about Bitcoin, not only all about BitHarvest and the booster only. We have to really educate people and see number one about the Bitfit, especially, how the block works, how the Bitcoin network activities that is happening, the value of, we're looking at how much, we're looking at 48 billion, if I'm not mistaken, 48
Yes.
billion, yeah,
Yes.
that is being transact in every Bitcoin network blocks. So this is amazing, you know. So yeah, thanks for your willingness to always improve. You know, Jen, we appreciate you a lot, really. We appreciate you a lot. So,
Thank you.
I'm gonna miss you when you go back to Vietnam, you know, for sure. And we hope you'll be back again one day. So, with your
Oh, I'll be back.
enthusiasm, yeah, with
Yeah,
your
I'll be back next
enthusiasm
year.
and your forever high spirit when you visit us. I mean, there's no surprise that you're able to achieve such result, amazing result, 500 boosters in 2 weeks. This is an amazing result. No one have ever done that in the history of BitHarvest, even though it's short history. But I think you're going to rewrite the history again very, very soon. Okay, by
That's the
reaching
goal, baby
1,000
boy.
and 1,005. And today, dinner, you said you're gonna do 200,000 of poster. I almost choked myself with the stingray meat. But
100,000
however,
is,
yes,
is the goal.
yeah,
Yeah,
it will be
100,000 units.
great if you can do it. And all your listeners, all your followers, they will be able to ride along with you and success. And no, there's no other greater inspiration. Sorry, I'm not gonna say so much highly about Jen here, you know, but this is true. It's a breath of a new fresh air. Yeah, there's a new fresh air that we are looking at. We need an inspiration leader. And yeah, Jen, even Marcos, I miss Marcos as well. You know, I saw how you guys counter the haters video, which is
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah,
You
immediately
watched it
I
all? You
shared
liked
out
it?
the yes, when I was with Larry just now in the car and he shared, we listened throughout the thing. Immediately I shared to a few of the leaders as well because they are the one also sent me this information. So I said, look, man, the truth will always reveal, you know,
Got it. You got to
because we
fight
have
back to the bullies. You got to
yeah,
fight
yeah,
back to
we
the
have
bullies.
nothing,
Someone has to.
exactly, we have nothing to hide over here, isn't it?
Yeah,
So,
we're transparent.
yeah.
We're open.
So being you around, yes, many good things has happened. If I must say, many good great things has happened. Yes, the people that's following you, one way or the other, be the soon to follow or soon to love or start from point zero. No, guys, you should just follow Jan and the way he does things. By the way, Jan, today I was sharing my presentation to some of the Singaporeans today, right in the room. I
Yeah.
was just telling how to do it, how to increase sales. Because, you know, with your success, with your way of doing things, I can only share with people, you know. I mean, good things we share with people. How Jan does the video, how he inspires everyone, how he improves other people's life, you know. And especially when it comes to sharing of big hours. So how you do it? So it's like every day is part of my presentation. It's a topic that I have to touch on. No, Jan. So we thank you very much for all your ways and your methods. All right, and
Thank
of
you.
course the result
Thank
speaks
you.
for
I'm
itself.
humbled by your I'm humbled by your comments. Thank you so much. I aim
Yeah,
to
it's very
please.
true.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
people first,
See,
people first, money second. That's what we're doing here. We got to take care of
exactly,
everybody.
Ex- exactly. So I was telling the Singaporeans, look. Just follow the method. Just do how he does it. Work out your worksheet, how much you want to make. You know, of course, we
Yeah,
get all kind of questions like they are being skeptic, all these things. It's all right. We meet in the middle. Don't be over skeptic. We meet in the middle. Is there any way that you felt that due to your skepticism, okay, is there any way that I can point to you that maybe you overthinking? All right, maybe you think too much. If there are any
yeah,
loopholes that you look in BitHarvest, I ask them right in their face, is there any loopholes that you see in BitHarvest? I mean, there's none. I mean, I'm being frank and clear, not that I'm protecting BitHarvest or what. I just want their very frank opinion. After my presentation, is there any loopholes or any weak links or anything that you felt or you suspected of BitHarvest? Don't be skeptical. Look for the points, right? Everyone can be skeptical, but look for the valid reason to be able to for you to be skeptic of, isn't it?
that's
So
right.
yeah, so there's none. Then there's none. Don't overthinking. Just go for it. Work out your wish, your worksheet. How much you want to make. Just do like how Jen does. Okay, go in with confidence. Even it's not 100%, it's okay. At least it's 80 and it's always been up going, the your percentage, your confidence level is always on upward. Then work on the percentages, work on the figures, work on how much you really want to make. Okay, with BitHarvest. So your strategy, it works, your inspiration, we share. And definitely it will not end from there. Okay, because I said your topic is very much topic of a big house now, and most of the leaders now we're adapting to your way of how you approach this project by putting people first, taking care of the people first, right? And after that it's
Yes.
all your hard work. Okay, so your hard work and all your inspiration that comes into the picture. So we're all inspired by that, and the fellow listeners, there's about 15 of us now so far. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, I know you should follow Jan. As it's a privilege that you know him for so long. We only just knew him for 2 weeks, because we know 2 weeks variables to us. I just know Jan for 2 weeks, so it's it's a inspiration. Okay, so invite more people to come. It's their choice. It's their decision. However, people that's been following Jan for so long, you should not doubt his ability. Okay, so Big Harvest, I can say now we have up our standard. All right, we have up to another
Yes.
level because we need inspiration later. We need direction as well. We need a lot of information. We cannot go on with our same way of doing things. Okay, that's why the very good thing, like you mentioned, Big Harvest, especially Mr. Ronnie, is very open to suggestion. That is very important. Okay,
Oh
when
yeah.
people suggest something and he sees that, well, that will do so much good for Big Harvest in the long term, right? In the long run, that's what we are in here for. We want to see each other in 2005, 2006, 2026, right? 27, 28. That is where our next stage is going to come into the picture, right? So we
I
want to
learned
be
that this week.
together.
Yeah, we have roadmap well into 2026 already. Plans are
Yeah,
there. It was amazing week. Amazing. And Mr.
yes.
Ronnie, CMO, like you said, very open. Like he let me go over the entire website, back office, the marketing documents. We sat for hours and we fixed things. We just little things, so many little things. And he was so appreciative. He just took notes and screenshots and written down on paper and sending it into IT, sending it into
Mm,
the web department. Like he was just on it. I love that guy. Like he really cares about us. He cares about all of our success, and I'm
yeah,
just really impressed with his attitude too. Really impressed with
exact-
Mr. Ronnie.
exactly. Unselfishness always brings wealth. Unselfishness really brings growth. If you're selfish, you're actually in your own ego, your own ego ways of doing things, that you're always right, you think you're always right. But in Bit Harvest, we are not that. Okay,
It's a
so
collective. It's a community. It's everybody wins together,
exactly.
right? It's the first company
Yes.
you've worked at like this, first company I've worked with like this. So this is
Mhm.
something special here. And I'm glad that you recognize, and you did from the beginning, because we talked to you
Yes.
before about how you came to the
Mhm.
company, you saw something different here. So it's uh it's really a beautiful, well done business. I can't stop thinking about it and talking about it. It's just so well done. And meeting you originally, on Zoom, and then coming here and meeting you in person this whole week. You've been a great host. You've been a great, person to rely on and work with. And I'm just so happy that you took in all this information and added value and received feedback. And, you got adapting, like all the
Mm.
things you just said. I'm just so proud of you. Keep
Yeah.
going, brother. Keep growing. That's what the job's about. That's what this takes. We have to help each other win. We're one big family. Elta's on the call. She says, Jan, I love it how you address us like family. And it really is like that. And more so, I use the word family because we understand that so simply, but we are a family. Like every booster counts, every shared booster counts. We are a collective together. And we're all, working towards a goal together. We're all making income together. It's really a beautiful mix. Like it's just so good. So good. All right. Well, we got to get into this, Eddie. Stick with us. I'm going to ask you a couple questions here, there, and everywhere. Let's get into phase one of the call. We're going to do the educational videos. I got a new one today, Mr. Eddie,
Okay.
and this is the
Right.
one that helps everyone track their withdrawals on the blockchain so that they can actually see that it comes from the pool, because I've started educating everyone where the actual money comes from, and it's still hard to understand for people. You know, Bitcoin came out in 2009, and people still don't really understand it all yet. You know that. You work there. And so, you know, education is the key, right? It builds confidence, it builds trust, it builds knowledge, it builds, you know, people's comfort levels and things like this, right? And so I stand proud on that education platform, right? And you see that now, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Anything else you want to say? And then we'll get into the videos.
Just dive into the video. Let's have a look.
Okay, let's do it.
All right.
You're my co-host tonight. All my other guys are off. Andy's in the hospital. We got to pray for him. Marcos is off today, and Walter's off as well. So you're my guy. You're my guy tonight. So you're my co-host with the most. So I'll be asking you questions along the way. We're going to add value. We're going to educate all the citizens. We're going to record this as well. It's live on Facebook. By the way, family, if you're on Facebook, go to my wall and share the live call on your wall. Take your link for BitHarvest and say something easy and simple like join us today, be part of the future, anything, you know, quick and easy, and post this video to your Facebook wall. And do this every call, and slowly, gradually, your community will start to pay attention. They'll start to listen. They'll watch the call. They'll pause it. They'll go to the gym. They'll listen to it. They'll like Eddie was listening to my other video in the car with Larry today. You know, people consume the content. Don't ever shortchange content. And some people hack on me a little bit that my Zoom calls are quite long, but then I get feedback saying this is the most thorough webinar Zoom I've ever been on. So who should I listen to? The ones that think it's too long, or the feedback that I get that says this is the most thorough webinar I've ever been to? And I'll tell you another thing. I come from the marketing and advertising agency, right? I ran a big agency in Canada and in America. And I'm a student of Ogilvy and Mather. You guys can Google who they are. Billions and billions of dollars in the ad agency. And they call it long copy, okay? And long copy is what truly is educational, right? You have to educate the customers. And so that's what my intention is overall, is education. And long copy is for the win. So again, critics everywhere about everything. I'll tell you, there's no stopping the critics, but we're gonna not stop what we're doing either, right? So let's get into it.
Yeah.
I'll show you guys the videos and let's get going. Turn up your sound and let's get educated. I've got one new video to present to you guys now, actually two new videos. So everybody listen up and enjoy. Let's get into it. After the videos, we'll go through the presentation, the marketing plan. After that, we'll go through the spreadsheet and the scale of what this business is about. And then I'll take you guys for a walk through the back office. And then we'll open up to questions, answers, chats, all that. And then we'll call it a day. Okay, so here we go. Let's do it. Let's get ready. Boom. All right. Hello, family. Jan Gregory here at the Bit Booster Server Farm. We are here with Mr. Ronnie, the CMO.
Welcome, Jane.
Thank you, brother. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, welcome.
The server farm is located in this room right here. On the screens, we've got transactional data flying. All of the bit boosters are operating here. Each screen represents 20 bit boosters in a unit. We've got the mining farm address IP that we're plugged into and we're helping and servicing. And we've also got all of the transactional data here. And we've got a number of terahash and difficulty showing up here. Now the room is under high security and only one man in the world has the magic finger. Who's that?
Yes, me.
Chop, chop, chop.
Oh.
There we go. Let's get in here.
Okay, shall we go?
Woo. Excited.
Welcome to BitHarvest server room. Come on.
Wow, look at this place. It's like a candy store. I love it. Amazing. So those TVs are basically displaying what these TVs are doing.
Yes.
Okay. And these are all the boosters, 20 units in each one of these boxes.
Yes, right.
And we've got an upper and we got a lower down here. And they're all plugged into the servers and they're all servicing our mining farm partner, correct?
Yeah, right.
So I've got a booster plugged in here somewhere, Mr. Ronnie. And where is that one? Where's mine?
Your one, the booster number is
001.
001. Yeah, your booster is here. Come on.
Okay, there it is.
Yes. So,
all right, so we're now active.
now your booster is active situation. The status is active. Now we plug off the booster.
Yeah, let's unplug it.
Yeah, you will see.
And we see that we're now deactive.
Deactive. And
So this is live. And there's my serial number on the bottom, 001, and you
Yes.
can see the 001 serial number on the bottom there too of the
Yes.
device. So every device has a matching serial number to the back office, and they're directly correlated with one another. Awesome.
Yes,
So
yes.
now we're going to plug that guy back in,
Yep. Shall we? 1, 2, 3.
plug it in,
Yes.
and there we are. Boom, back up. And we'll get 70 terahash rate in a second here on the device.
Yes, you just refresh.
Refresh.
You will see it run. You want to detect.
Nice.
A few minutes.
Yeah, it takes a few minutes for it to pull up. There it is,
Yes.
70 terahash, just like that. So there you have it, folks. The disbelievers out there, the people that don't want to believe that we have a server farm, that we have a device, that we're actually enhancing the Bitcoin mining situation. For all yous out there that believe, however, and are following and want to be part of this, you leaders, you networkers, and all you passive income earners, get with us. Get with BitHarvest.
Yes,
We've got a
well.
solid situation here. You guys are doing a great job.
Yeah, you
amazing.
also do. Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you,
Good.
Ronnie. Thank you
Yes.
so much.
Welcome.
Thank you. You guys, get
Yes.
in touch. There you go. There you go. That was today. Fresh. Here we go. All right. So let's watch this.
How to sign up for BitHarvest membership. In this video, we'll guide you through the steps to create your BitHarvest account. Begin by entering your username. Next, provide your last name and first name. Choose your country from the drop-down menu. Then, select your country's phone code and enter your mobile number. Now, set up your password. Remember, it should be 8 to 12 characters long and include both letters and numbers. Confirm your password by entering it again. Enter your email address. Click on Request OTP. You'll receive a 6-digit code in your registered email for verification. Enter the OTP code to proceed. Finally, click Register. Congratulations! You've successfully completed the registration process.
There you go. Completed the registration process. Let's find
What does having Bitcoin have to do with you, and what does it mean for Bitcoin ETFs get approved? Let's find out. The Bitcoin halving event, which occurs every 4 years, halves the rewards for mining Bitcoin. Historically, this event usually triggers significant market volatility. But what does it mean for you as an investor or miner? The introduction of Bitcoin ETFs brings cryptocurrencies into the traditional securities market, providing them with new legitimacy and accessibility. This could be a turning point in the value and adoption of Bitcoin. 2024 is shaping up to be a landmark year for Bitcoin. With the next halving and growing mainstream acceptance, many believe this will be Bitcoin's last bull market. Are you ready to capitalize on this opportunity? This is the Bitcoin Mining Booster, BitBooster, your Bitcoin mining solution. Designed for top performance, BitBooster optimizes your mining efficiency, reduces costs, and maximizes output. It's not just a mining tool, it's your partner in the ever-changing world of cryptocurrency. BitBooster technology represents a major breakthrough in the mining industry, designed specifically for miners who are looking to be efficient and maximize their returns. This means that whether you are an experienced miner or new to the industry, you can experience unprecedented mining efficiency with BitBooster. Don't be discouraged if you missed the previous bull market. The key is to capitalize on the next wave. It's always good to speculate, but even better to keep producing Bitcoin to make sure you don't miss out on every uptrend opportunity. BitBooster Accelerator Mining is the perfect way for you to start a new chapter in digital gold and accelerate your path to wealth accumulation. BitBooster.
How to buy BitBooster in BitHarvest. In this video, we'll guide you through the process of purchasing BitBooster in BitHarvest. Sign into your BitHarvest account. Scroll down to find the Buy Package option. On the Buy Package page, click on Buy Now. Enter the quantity of devices you wish to purchase and select the wallet you want to use. Then, enter the amount. Click on Purchase Now. Finally, click Confirm to complete your purchase. Congratulations! You have successfully purchased BitBooster.
Okay.
In the world of Bitcoin, the development of mining technology has been continuously advancing. Today, let's explore the journey, the innovation of Bitcoin mining. Looking back, traditional miners relied on their own computing power for mining. This meant using individual devices, facing challenging algorithms, and increasingly difficult tasks. Although this demonstrated the early spirit of independence in digital currency, efficiency and profitability were limited by personal resources. Over time, pool mining emerged, revolutionizing the process. By pooling the computational power of multiple miners, pool mining significantly improved efficiency and potential profitability compared to independent miners. All miners receive proportional rewards for participating in pool mining. As technology advances, booster mining came into existence, further innovating the process. By aggregating the hash power of multiple mining machines, filtering the hashes, and providing optimized hash strategies, mining machines greatly enhanced mining efficiency and profitability potential. This not only reduced the entry threshold but also democratized the mining process. Mining is an important and integral part of Bitcoin that ensures fairness while keeping the Bitcoin network stable, safe, and secure. For more information about BitBooster mining, visit www.bit.
Transaction verification on blockchain with BitHarvest. In this video, we'll guide you through the process of conducting a transaction and verifying it on the blockchain. First, sign into your BitHarvest account. Then, click on the wallet option. In the wallet page, proceed by selecting BTC Wallet. Next, click on Withdrawal. Enter the amount you wish to withdraw. Then, select your withdrawal address. After that, click on Request OTP. You'll receive a 6-digit code in your registered email for verification. Enter the OTP code. Now, click on Confirm Withdrawal. Finally, complete the withdrawal process by clicking Confirm. Withdrawal requests typically take up to T+1 to be processed. When the withdrawal have completed, you may verify the transaction on chain. Surf oclink.com. Paste your BTC wallet address. Click on the TX ID, which is Transaction ID. Verify the date. It was received on March 14th, 2024 at 17 hours 27 minutes and 55 seconds. Note the block height as 834644. Then, scroll down to see that our address, BC1P30, received 0.001 BTC. Next, click on the sender address, 3MPFY, which is the BitHarvest cold wallet. Scroll down again to identify the source of the BTC input. Click on the sender address, BC1QKG, which is also a BitHarvest cold wallet, having sent 0.499 BTC. Continue scrolling down, then click on the sender address, BC1Q4LM, which sent 0.5 BTC. This is identified as the mining pool wallet. By scrolling further, you can verify the input is from BTC, the mining pool company. That's it. You have learned how to successfully verify that your BTC income is the output from BTC, the mining pool company.
Woo, I love it. I love that. That's what people want to know.
Discover how BitHarvest's Bitcoin Booster mining, the BitBooster, enhances your mining efficiency. Introducing the BitHash protocol by BitHarvest, a breakthrough powered by machine learning and AI. It features two core technologies, hash aggregation and filtering and hash strategy optimization, revolutionizing your mining process. Step 1. Activating BitBooster. When a BitHarvest miner purchases the Bitcoin Mining Booster AI-70 Pro, or BitBooster, it connects to our partner mining farms. Activating the BitHash protocol, it begins to accelerate mining efficiency dramatically. How does BitBooster work? Firstly, hash aggregation and filtering. This process aggregates hashes from various machines and filters out false hashes, eliminating redundancy. It is like a server room where big data is analyzed for precision. Secondly, hash strategy optimization. This strategy analyzes aggregated hashes to solve the SHA-256 algorithm more effectively. Unlike traditional methods of random hash computations, BitHash protocol optimizes the sequence, clockwise, anti-clockwise, or patterned. It's a shift from adding ones to make 10, to adding 3s and a 1. Step 2. Increased mining efficiency. With the Bitcoin Mining Booster AI-70 Pro, each unit can aggregate about 70 TH per second, offering tailored solutions. This innovation boosts efficiency by an astonishing 100% to 300% in our partner mining farms. Step 3. Additional income for BitBooster miners. As efficiency soars, BitBooster miners reap the benefits. The increase in Bitcoin rewards, between 100% and 300%, is directly passed on to our BitBooster miners. BitHarvest, revolutionizing Bitcoin mining, enhancing efficiency, maximizing returns.
Okay. All right. So I'll stop the share for a minute. Thank you guys all for coming. Thanks for everyone joining us. We'll get into the second part of the call. So those are called explainer videos. It basically explains the technology of the BitBooster, how it works. And there was 2 videos there that were new today. That was me in the BitBooster server farm room with CMO, Mr. Ronnie. And the second video was something that people kept asking. They're like, Jan, where is the money coming from? You say it's coming from the pool. What's the pool? What's the pool? How do we see that? And so we've made that video so people can learn how to track back their withdrawals. And you guys saw the video. And that's all on the blockchain. So we really don't have to prove and convince anyone that it's real. They can do it themselves, you see. So you give them the instructions, they take a withdrawal, and from there, I know Daryl's on the call right now. Daryl, you can unmute yourself for a quick second if you don't mind, if you can, and just chime in here. You let me do that for you. Go ahead. And Daryl was one of the leaders that had some people, asking him, prove to me that this money is coming from the pool. And I'm in, right? Like that was the defining reason, right? And so I really wanted Daryl to see that. And I've already sent Daryl the video so he could send it to his friends. And, people have questions about everything. And skepticism is running high in this world. And I have compassion for everyone. And again, how do we help with skepticism? How do we help the people? We educate, we educate, we educate. And so that's why we go to great lengths at BitHarvest to provide all the videos, all the content, all of the different materials and documents that we've produced so that everyone can go out there and answer those questions and just share and educate with everyone involved, right? So it's really important. Just be patient with people. Like Eddie will tell you that people are skeptics and they just need to see to believe. They need to understand more. And then once they get to a certain level of understanding and education, boom, then they're all in, and they're like Mario, and then they're going to buy 100 boosters on the spot. So that's how it goes. Education is the key to success in any industry of any kind, right? Daryl's back now. Daryl, go ahead. You can unmute yourself and just say hi if you want. Let us know if the video helped.
Hey, everybody.
Welcome to the call.
Yes, sir. Glad to be here.
You got the video and you understand it to some degree. I'm sure you do. You're a blockchain guy. Was it helpful? Does that kind of answer the questions for you and your guys?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's been like the #1 pushback for a lot of people. So used to being burnt in this industry. So to see something like that, I'm one of them type of guys that believe documentation beats conversation. So when it's documented, there's no more conversation needed to be had about it.
Exactly. And that's Eddie does this too as a consultant, and Beston and all the guys at head office. It's like, how do we quash all that insecurities and all of that? Just right there, give them the proof, right? Proof is in the pudding, my man. Proof is in the pudding. So keep asking. And Daryl's one of the hardest working leaders we have on our team right now too. He's really putting the gas on, and I want to just congratulate you and tell you that we're proud of you. And just keep doing it. And if there's another question, ask us. Just keep asking, man, and we're going to give you whatever we have to help everybody. Okay.
Thank you, Jan. Appreciate it.
You got it, man. You got it. Thank you too. Okay, so let's go to the next part of the call, and I'm going to show you guys some other things that you need to know. So this is some of the stuff that we put on the BitHarvest customer waiting lounge. And you guys have already seen. Some of you are new today. Thank you for coming. And for those of you been here before, you're starting to really pick up what I'm putting down. And so the first thing you want to see here, we're on Bitfeed Live. And this is a live feed of the Bitcoin activity on the blockchain. And we are now at, what is that? 2,069 Bitcoins totaling 138 million in the last, 7 minutes. So in the last 7 minutes, 138 million worth of US dollars of Bitcoin has gone through the blockchain. And that's just to give you guys a sense of scale. Bitcoin is gigantic. Bitcoin is bigger than most people realize. And so why we show you this is so that you can understand that these transactions going through, we did 3,718, is nonstop, by the second, nonstop, transaction after transaction. And so the mining farms are confirming these transactions, and we are enhancing the mining farms' ability to do so. And therefore, we're all winning in the Bitcoin rewards, okay? And I'm going to go slow here so you guys can really understand the fundamentals here. I'm going to talk in some layman terms so that you guys, the whole purpose of why I do the calls every day is to give you guys education, and then you can go and explain to others easily and more simply, because the blockchain is kind of complicated for most. Bitcoin is still complicated for most to understand. So use this tool, take it, bitfeed.live, show people how much money's going through. And every time you do log in here, it's going to be a different amount, and you can show activity, and there's a back button here too. You can go backwards and show days and months and weeks of activity in Bitcoin and how big it really is. And I'll give you some averages that you can tell people, but it's around $500 million US worth of Bitcoin every 15 minutes or so. And that's just an average. Sometimes we get close to $1 billion, 900 million worth of Bitcoin in 15 minutes. And so just rough averages, but the average is about $500 million consistently every 15 minutes. And that's a lot of money, folks. That is a lot of value going through the blockchain. And we are making our income at BitHarvest off of those transactions, okay? Those transactions are crucial. And you guys can also see on the bottom left here, we have about 57,000 transactions and change in the queue, in the lineup right now. And you guys have all been in a line before. This one's a long line. So when Jan sends Bitcoin to Daryl, Daryl sends Bitcoin to Eddie, it takes a minute, right? It takes a while to get to you. And that's why it takes a while. There's such a lineup in the blockchain, one after one after one. And so what the Bit Booster does, this magical little guy right here, which I love so much, this guy speeds it up. It's a booster, it's a turbo, and it does the job. I've been in the server room, I've seen it all, and it really does advance the acceleration of the Bitcoin mining farm's abilities. And therefore, we're all winning together. We're partnered with the mining farm. They receive us with open arms. We've got all of our community with us in the boosters. And the more boosters that we have collected, right on the front of the box, it says strength in numbers. Right there, it's part of the brand slogan, strength in numbers. And the way this works is all of our boosters and all of our collective, the whole family farm, all of us included in the whole company, we're all racing together to compete and enhance the transaction speed, right? And so we're all racing together like all Formula One cars together, and we're all going at it in one big family to beat the other guys, you know, at the punch, right? And so if we can speed up a mining farm's ability, then they can get more transactions out of the network, they can increase profits, and I'll explain more as we go along. So we go to the next slide. It's crypto bubbles, and this Bitcoin is on the screen. And if this was an eye chart at the eye doctor, it's obvious which is the biggest circle. I was teasing the guys at the office, pretend you're in the eye doctor's office and tell me which is the biggest circle you see, right? And so Bitcoin is the biggest and the real and the only one. And let me explain more. Every other crypto, Doge, DAI, DOT, SHIB, and all these other, you know, meme coins and whatever else, they all end up back in the Bitcoin. They really do. And Marcos explains this well. He says all the whales do all these pump and dumps, and then they just sell off all that equity right back into Bitcoin, and all the players lose. It's like glorified gambling. And so we don't understand why people continue to chase all that stuff when we have the real McCoy and we have Bitcoin. Bitcoin is advancing. Bitcoin is the only crypto that's real. Every other crypto is not Bitcoin. And I just want to say it like that. There's only one crypto that's real, and it's Bitcoin, okay? And so Bitcoin is run by the computers. The mining farm have massive amounts of computer equipment, and we call them mining machines, but they are basically high-powered computer systems, and they are doing all of the transactions and confirmations on the blockchain like I showed you. Okay, so now let's look at our mining farm idea. This is not our actual partner. This is just to give you guys an understanding of scale once again. Let's take a look at Riot. These guys are located in Texas, and Texas has become a hotspot for Bitcoin mining. Many companies are investing hundreds of millions of dollars in the operation of Bitcoin mining in Texas. It's a new business model for Texas in the last couple of years. Take a look at the size of this facility. This is larger than most airports in most cities. I'm telling you, it's gigantic, okay? This thing pumps out 450 megawatts of electricity. Look at the size of this facility, okay? This is big, ladies and gentlemen. This is like $100 million operation. So if you're going to get into Bitcoin mining and you think you're going to fire it up and you're going to get some Bitcoins, these guys have spent over $100 million in building this place. And if you think they're going out of business anytime soon, look at the infrastructure, look at the dedication, look at the amount of work they've put into this project. Think about it. Look at this with your own eyes, and you do the math and you think about this. If you're skeptics, look at this. Are these guys going out of business anytime soon? I don't think so. And I'll tell you some more. They are going to be mining for Bitcoin till 2140. So the company owners may not live that long, but the company will still be there. The buildings will be there. The machines will be there. The metal shelves will be there for 100 years plus. And so think of it like that. This is a deep, deep investment into the long term of the Bitcoin network. And as I said, Bitcoin will be mining full blast until 2140. So there's a lot of years ahead where we're all going to prosper and be part of that wealth generation aspect. Now, I'm going to talk in some terms for you guys to explain this to people. Listen, the Bitcoin mining farms are like, example, manufacturers of Bitcoin. Think of it like that. They don't really make the Bitcoin, but they mine for it and they gather it. So let's just put it in that layman's terms, like they're the manufacturers of Bitcoin, okay? And so once they've got the Bitcoin, what do they do with it? How do they get the money back for it, right? All this infrastructure, all this capital cost going into this. What do they do with the Bitcoins now that they've got them? Well, they put them here in a pool. And this is an example of one of the largest pool companies in the world. It's called Ant Pool. Now, let me tell you more. So now, in layman's terms, the Bitcoin mining farms are the manufacturers of Bitcoin. That pools are the wholesale distributors of Bitcoin. Think of it like that. So all of the Bitcoin that the farms produce go to the pool, and it's now for sale in the pool. And then the customers, commercial customers, the industrial customers, the people that buy the Bitcoin here, the firms, they will come to the pool and buy Bitcoin at wholesale. And so what are some examples of some of the companies? Well, you've heard of them. They're called Coinbase. They're called Binance. They're called KuCoin. They're called Kraken. They're Huobi. There's a lot of exchanges, crypto.com. All of these companies come to the pool and purchase Bitcoin wholesale. Yeah. And then what do they do with it? When you're in your wallet and you're getting Bitcoin and you're on Binance buying Bitcoin with USDT or whatever, now you're retail. So the wholesale is happening at the pool level, and then they take it to the exchange, and now it's at that retail level. So again, one more time, the mining farms are like the manufacturers of Bitcoin. The pools are like the wholesale resellers and distributors of Bitcoin. And then the retailers are the exchanges and wallets and other products like that. So now you guys get it. You see, 1, 2, 3. And I know you're never going to forget it now. And you can explain this to everybody else so they kind of really understand how this works. Again, mining farms are making the Bitcoins. The pools are wholesaling the Bitcoins. And the big exchanges and apps and wallets are coming here. And then they're retailing the Bitcoins. So I want to teach you guys this. It's really important to understand that. Okay. Now, I also want to show you something about me. Okay. So back in 2017, my history, I was making mining machines. So this is my JanSpeed Performance Miner here on my desk on the screen there, just like at BitHarvest, just like you saw at BitHarvest video. All that hash confirmations are on the computer screen right there. I'm tweaking the dials on that other monitor right there on that other little box there. And I've got 6 video cards running here, 2 power supplies, and this thing is loud, heavy duty. You have to plug it into 2 plugs in the wall. It sucks 240 volts of juice. And I used to sell this rig right here that I made, hand built by me, JanSpeed right here. I used to sell this guy for over $10,000, and I sold hundreds of them. Hundreds and hundreds of them in 2017 and 2018. And I made them all myself in my house. And this booster right here in my hand is $1,000 or a shared position at 100. And this guy right here can do more terahash than that rig right there. So look at where it's come to. Look at where it's evolved to. Technology is getting smarter, more brilliant, and faster, less impact, less electricity. It just gets better and better. And guess what we know about technology? That's how it works. On that mining rig there, I've got NVIDIA video cards, 6 of them. Each video card's about $1,500 to $2,000, depending on where you buy them, okay? And there's 6 of them there. I've got one booster in my hand that can do more than that machine now, and this thing's $1,000. So it's come a long way. And Andy says it best. It's not surprising. We kind of expect it. Bitcoin came out in 2009. Things are getting better and better and better. And a lot of the mining farms that started in 2009 still have those same exact machines running. Even our machine, our device comes with a 5-year warranty. So electronic devices have this ability to last years and years. Many people buy a Sony TV and they've got it in their home for 15 years and they don't really upgrade it because they don't want to throw it away. The TV still works amazing, right? And so just like the mining farms, those original OG mining machines, well, they're older and they don't have the performance of a brand new machine that you would buy in 2024, right? And so that's why BitBooster has a market. That's why BitBooster has a usage. That's why BitBooster is a solution, because all those mining farms that are out there, they're still got older machines from the past years, and the performance of those machines is not quite at the 2024 spec. And so when you plug into us and we become a partner with you and we've got all of our BitBoosters running, we're turbocharging products that were sold in the past. We're turbocharging mining machines that are running for years now from the past years, right? And so keep that in mind. Educate your people. Explain to them why we have an open window of opportunity here, and explain to them why we're so powerful now with a 70 terahash unit in my hand here for $1,000 on a USB device that has a really powerful chipset and a really advanced software management system on here. So let's get into the presentation and I'll show you guys more, okay? All right, so now we're in the presentation document, the marketing plan for BitHarvest. Let me just scroll up here. All right, so what we have is acceleration, boosting, turbocharging, okay? And it's almost like quantum acceleration, if you will, because we're the leaders in the industry. We're the only ones that have this device. There's a lineup of mining farm partners that want to partner with us, and we're being really scrutinizing about that because we just don't want to marry to anybody yet, right? So we've gone to Texas already. All of the headquarters, Logan Lee, our CEO, we're going to show you videos of him with the boots on the ground in the dirt in Texas, just like we showed you there. So our CEO has been in Texas just this month of May, and we've gone to see our partner, and all of this videos and all of that content will be released by the end of the month. So stay close, family. You guys will see more and more developments and progress of the company. So what does it take to get involved? Well, we've got a $100 position. You can take a position in a booster for $100, $200, $500, $700, $900, and $1,000 buys the whole one. Okay, and later in the back office, I'll show you what the shares look like, whole one looks like, et cetera, et cetera. And each one of these guys comes with an invoice. Each one of these guys comes with a 5-year warranty, and each one of these guys does way more than Janspeed's old machines of 2017. It's incredible. It's incredible how technology has advanced. And this is what we're buying. We're buying a product. We're not doing ROI schemes and dreams. We're not doing meme tokens. We're not doing all this other crazy sauce that's out here. We're doing Bitcoin. We're putting Bitcoin in people's pockets. And again, I can tell you, I'll sell you this iPhone right now and you get a nice phone, right? But I can sell you the Bit Booster and you're going to make Bitcoin every single day. Value, money, every single day. What product on planet Earth can we sell to someone that actually puts money in their pocket? Which one is it? And if you've got something, please tell me. I'm always interested in income producing assets. But right now, this little asset right here is doing the job. And I'm really, really excited to be part of this company. I'm really, really proud of this technology. I'm proud of the team. And I really believe that over time, years coming, we're only 2 months new, the world's really going to open up to us. And we're at the Crypto Expo in Dubai here tomorrow, May 20th. I'm on the 19th already where I live. And on the 20th, we're Expo in the Crypto Expo in Dubai. We've got our booth there. We're going to be doing podcasts and interviews all in the blockchain industry, and the word is going to get out about us. I can't wait to find some of that content later and share that on our Zoom calls. So a $100 shared position produces 7 terahash, okay? So what does that mean to you? Well, you're going to be making Bitcoins every day, and you're going to make small increments every single day on $100. If you buy a full booster, it's going to produce 70 terahash. Each device does approximately that, and that means you're going to make anywhere from $5 to $10 every single day. And let me say this, if it was even $1 a day, I'd be here because I know the value of dollar cost averaging. I know the value of accumulating an asset, and I also know the value of Bitcoin and how it's going up. So even if it's a $1 today example today, that $1 is going to be worth $1,000 in the coming years. So it's absolutely worth it to gather any increments of Bitcoin possible, absolutely certain that the Bitcoin's going up, and it's very, very important. So we're already $5 to $10 a day, and we're doing better than any of the mining machines that have come out in the past. So again, the mining farms produce Bitcoin. Like the example I said, they kind of manufacture the Bitcoin, right? So it's all about mining profits. Let's take a look at the pie. So by partnering with us at BitBooster, BitHarvest, our device, the mining farms are going to receive an additional income. And you just saw that operation there that I showed you. Imagine how expensive that is to run. So any additional income for the mining farm partner is a welcomed income. It's more profit for them, and they need it. And so us, the marketers that go out there and share this and educate everyone on this and obviously make sales of this fabulous product, we're making 30% of the pie. Corporate for developing this amazing technology, this solution, okay, to a pain point in the industry, they're keeping 10% for that, which again, very smart. Andy, our numbers ninja, says this is a great, great reflection of the fairness and equality of the BitHarvest Corporation. And they have it dialed in, ladies and gentlemen, dialed in. Pay attention. This is amazing. So what do we know about Bitcoin? Well, we know it's going up. So today, if Bitcoin's 50K, we're making this much. If it goes to 60K, we're making more. If Bitcoin goes to 80K, we're making more. And if Bitcoin goes to 100K, we're making more. That's all you need to know. We're making more as Bitcoin goes up and up. And when I say we, this is a family affair. That means everybody. Everybody that's got a position in a booster or full one or multiples of one, everybody is going to go up in value with us in the coming years. Right now, our collective, we've been at this a couple weeks. We've got 555 boosters in our house. And me personally, I've got 13.7 running for me. And I'll show you guys some of the numbers of what that produces here after the presentation part. So it's really easy to get involved. It's automatically hosted at headquarters for everyone. The device gets activated on day 2, and then the money starts coming in on day 3. You start to see deposits in real Bitcoin in your wallet. It's that easy. You buy a booster today. Tomorrow it gets turned on and starts working. That little employee, that little robot is going for you, growing for you. And then on day 3, you start to see your rewards coming in every single day thereafter. Some people call it the drip. Some people call it the faucet. Some people call it passive income streams. You call it what you want, but it's real and it's coming in every day with your name on it. Powerful. And again, I said it earlier, think about it. We're all pre-accustomed to selling something that gives just an intrinsic value, take my money. But here, when we sell this, we're actually putting money, value, Bitcoins in people's pockets. It's a game changer. And I'll be honest, people still can't get that through their minds just yet. They're like, really? You're telling me I can buy this device in the box here and it's going to put Bitcoins in my pocket? It's weird for people to understand that, right? But this truly is an income producing asset. And as more and more people get their mind wrapped around it, more and more people are going to come and join us and join you in this beautiful, amazing opportunity we have here. So it's 2024. And if you're going to sell a product on planet Earth, there's a good chance you're going to do it with affiliate or network marketing. You call it what you want, right? And so it makes sense, right? They've got their own consultants. Eddie's on the call with us. They've got their own corporation. They've got their own people, but they need a sales force. And a sales force in affiliate marketing is probably the best way to do it because we're all on commission. We get it out there. We get it in people's hands. Everyone's making rewards. Everyone's making income. It's a really, really symbiotic relationship that makes sense. And again, if it was me and I owned the company, I would definitely definitely have a network marketing component and really get the sales out there and really get this in the people's hands. And really, from the corporate's mission, it is to put this power in the hands of the people and build community. And there's big plans for everybody involved, like big plans. And you guys will see in the coming years, months ahead. So the marketing plan is a uni level, and the uni level is better than a binary, in my opinion. Eddie, this is your part to just help me a little bit. What's your opinion of uni level versus binary? How do you feel about that one?
Well, as we know, binary, there's you have to do the pairing, right? You have to do the pairing, and when there is a pairing only, that you will have to, and you can enjoy the benefits. Okay, compared to unilevel. Unilevel in BitHarvest itself, we call them matching. Okay, and when it comes to matching, and if both sides, if you have a matching of, for example, if you look in this marketing plan, if you're a matching on the left and right, there's a 2-star and 2-star, you'll be promoted to a 3-star. Okay, and of course the same thing again, matching 3 stars to 4 stars to 5 stars, and you'll be eventually be up to another rank as well. So for Unilever, the fantastic plan of the system or the marketing plan being set up by BitHarvest is that there's no cap burning, there's no cap at all. When your team grows beyond, okay, when you reach 5-star or 6-star, then you start to open up your third leg, for example, your third account. Okay, and those people below you, your community continue to grow. Okay, the rewards that's been passed up to you is being continuous. Therefore, that is why we mentioned there's no cap burn here, there's no cap bonus. You can enjoy all the rewards as much as you want. So the fantastic of this uni-level marketing plan at BitHarvest is for all of us to be rewarded for all the hard work. Okay, so like with the way how Jan works it out on the worksheet, how he plans it out his income is fantastic, because he see this throughout the plan. He understands this very well. If we work hard now for the next 1, 2, 3 years, okay, then you will see you enjoy the fruits of all your hard work. And BitHarvest plan is for you to go all out. For all your hard work, you'll be rewarded in the end. Okay, so this is a fantastic plan for everyone to look at and to enjoy and to work on it, which is fantastic.
Thank you, Eddie. And that's it.
Yeah.
It's not hard to win here. It's not hard to move up the ranks here. It's work. Let me tell you, it's work. You're building community. You're doing sales. Daryl Porter will tell you he's a sales animal. Marcos, you guys have met my team. And really, it is about putting in that work. And as Eddie says, it's fair game. Everybody wins, everybody makes, and everybody grows. And that's what you want. You put in a year, 2 years of building your network and community. You're going to keep them. Why are you going to keep your community, Eddie? You know the answer. Because we're putting Bitcoins in their pockets. If you want to make a lot of friends, put some money in their pocket. If you want to build a big community, put some money in their pocket. Try that one and see what happens. And you're going to have a lot of people stick to you. And so we start there. We're putting Bitcoins in everyone's pockets passively. And that's the reward starting there, right? It's amazing.
Yes.
And then you start to build. Go ahead.
Yes,
You
of
agree
course.
with that?
Yeah. So when this happens, eventually, our own ecosystem within the BitHarvest will grow, okay, substantially as well. So it's about like what you have been stressing all the while is a community, it's a family project all the way, okay. And with this community and the family together, I am very sure this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-star is nothing, okay, because we are in this together and the results will be achieved together. So yeah, when you stress on the point, yes, community, and the community are all Bitcoin lovers. That is the most important part as well, because we understand the power of Bitcoin, right? And we understand the value of Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is in fact the one and only true crypto that is around, and it's going to be around for many, many more years. Even though we can say that after the fourth halving, most likely some even mentioned that it might be a fifth halving, but it's okay, as long as we have in our hands now the community of Bitcoin lovers in the very early stage of this revolution mining or bit booster mining that created by BitHarvest is fantastic. So in a 2 year, 3 year, let's not look too far, like 100 years until Bitcoin no longer exists. Okay, let's say if no more Bitcoin available to be mined out. All right, for example, we can only imagine how much Bitcoin will be at that time. We are talking about way beyond 200, 300,000. Okay, if that eventually happens, right? So right now, at this moment, with the technology that we have in our hands now, whether you come in 100,000 or whatever the figures you're thinking of, get yourself be one of the proud owner of Bitcoin. Okay, when you do that, you also are one of the community family within the BitHarvest whole project, the whole ecosystem. And you will see when that happens, the stage 2 will come in. That is where the second layer out will come in as well into the picture. So the growth, the potential is so immense, right?
It's so
So
big.
that
And
is
I'm
what I
gonna
want to share. Yeah,
I'll share with them on the growth here on that next slide. Hang on.
sure, no
So
worries.
let me get into the percentages so that they can understand. So
Okay,
everyone comes in
yeah,
as a customer. Everyone buys one of these guys, the Bit Booster. Here it is, the real McCoy, by the way. I've got it in my hand, and it's kind of heavy. It weighs like a phone. There's chips on here. There's software. It's the real thing. It's a real device. Like it's well made. And so everyone comes in as a customer and gets a booster or a shared position, and immediately you're going to start making passive income and rewards. That's our gift to you for purchasing the device, right? You're purchasing an income producing asset. And then you're going to start to make 5% in referral income. We'll call it commission because that's what it is. You're going to make 5% commission from anyone that you refer to. And then all those boosters that you sell to those people, then you're going to make 5% of the network's commission. So 5 and 5, okay? And it's very lucrative. And just right there, that could be tremendous amounts of income depending on what kind of a sales animal that you are. So if you sell lots, you make lots. If you sell a few, you make a few. And that's just what it is. And that's about what Eddie said too. If you want to work hard and do this over a year or two, you've got time. You've got time, folks. So then you want to go to 1-star level. And even my mom can do that one. So 1 booster, and then you got to sell 3 boosters, and then you got to have group sales of 10 boosters. And that's not very much, trust me. And now you're already making 10% income. So every booster that you sell, you're making a clean 100 USDT. And then you're also making 10% of your downline, okay, and your network. And then you get to 2-star level, you own 3 boosters, you've sold 10 boosters, and you've got 80 boosters in your downline. And now you're making 12.5% on every booster that you sell, $125 clean. And then you're getting a 15% ranking income of the network below you. Excuse me. And then we've got a matching bonus that starts to kick in, same ranking income of 10%. Okay. And then we get to 3-star. Now you've got 5 boosters, and now your leadership has to kick in as a networker and a leader, and you've got to groom and lead and educate 2-stars anywhere in your downline. And that's why this uni level is fair. Again, it can be this guy or that guy somewhere in your downline. As long as you've got 2-star people coming up underneath you, then you can advance and move up to 3-star. So not that difficult. Let me tell you, I'm already at 3 stars, and I did it in 2 weeks. We've got well over 250 boosters. We're at 555 right now, family. Way to grow, 555. So we're creeping on that next level of 800 boosters when it goes to 4 stars. And so 4-star level, I got to own 15 boosters, and I've got 13.7 myself. Then I'm grooming 2 3-stars underneath me, which I've got Marcos, and I've also got Mario. And then we're going to hit 800 boosters, and my commission personally is going to go up just now in this month. It'll go to 17.5%, which is $175 per booster, and I'll be making income in the network of 25%. Now, let's say Marcos matches me now at 4-star. That means we share an even Steven of 10%, and that's why the company made this marketing plan to be fair. That way we don't cancel each other out on our performance of overachieving animals, okay? And then to get to 5-star level, excuse me, 5-star level, we've got 30 boosters owned, which is going to probably take me about a month to buy them. I'm averaging about a booster a day right now. I'm going to have 2 4-stars underneath me, and we're going to have to sell 2,500 boosters, and that's not a problem because our goal is 10,000 first level. And so then I'm making 20%, which is $200 a booster, 28% of the network's income below me, And again, if someone matches me, that 10% just keeps riding along and keeps it even Steven. And then once we get to 6-star, as Eddie said, the income is endless. You stay there and there's no cap on earnings, and you just continue to make and new people coming in all the time. And at 6-star level, you're making commissions all the way down to that very first customer that buys a booster. And at 6-star, you have to commit to 50 boosters of your own. Andy was on our call 2 nights ago, and he has 50 boosters. You guys met him. And so then you got 2 5-stars underneath you, 8,000 boosters in your downline, 22.5% commission on your direct sales, which is $225 per booster. And then you're making 30% of the network income below. And look at that. We're done. Like, the marketing plan is so simple, so easy to explain. Like, anybody can do this. I'm telling you, we've made it so simple, so clean, so easy. Everybody wins. Everybody makes together. Everybody's in a collective together. Everybody wins. It's our family, all linked together, locked arms, and we're moving forward in like a superpower situation of terahash and energy. And we're creating Bitcoins all together in the family. And there's no more to this. There's no, heavy leg, short leg, penalized, strong leg. Oh, you're not making enough. We have to do this. We have to do that. None of that. Binaries are so overcomplicated. And I'll tell you, the companies that do binaries are designing them to cut your hair. They don't want you to make that much. And the binary has a lot of trickery. And the binaries also dump all of your monies into one basket. And then that's also trickery there. You lose control. You don't know where the funds are coming from. You don't know which line. And it just makes a mess of your business. And Marcos talks about it. You put a strong guy in the wrong spot, and all of a sudden you're out of balance, and all this kind of stuff happens. Not here, not here, not here. We are uni-level. It's so simple. You can just share a link. People can come in, join, and you can just see the development of them, and they can grow like a tree, and you can just water them and keep them moving and growing, and that's it. That's all you got to do. You just got to do your job here. We give you all the flyers, the marketing plan. We give you all the tutorials, the education, the support, and all you got to do is go out there and promote and market and obviously sell and tell and share and care, and you do that job. You just do that job, and you're going to do really, really well here at BitHarvest, and I'm going to show you some more. Go ahead, Eddie.
Well,
Tell them a little.
yeah, well, Jen, I want to touch a little bit on the binary versus our uni-level marketing plan over here in BitHarvest. As we know that binary, you only allowed to have 2 legs, right? Left and right. That's all. Okay. So like what you say, yes, they control your earnings. They don't want you to earn more. So that is a different type of way to how to say, people want to run a company, but they want to take the biggest portion of the profit of the sales from the workers, from the networkers, okay, from the team builders. So that is, I would say, there's a disadvantage. But when you come to uni level at this marketing plan of BitHarvest, you can see you have so much option. All right. One of the ways that if you want to build on this plan, okay, first and foremost, you build on, of course, you focus on the indication 2 by 2 star, 2 by 3 star. When you reach a certain level and you can see that your fellow members below you are catching up. Now, the beauty of uni level is that now you can start to mushroom out to the left. You can open additional the third leg, the fourth, the fifth, and as you go on the width parallel, just go on opening more to the side. As you know that these 2 legs you work on with in the beginning is beginning to grow, it's beginning to bear you fruits. Okay, so take advantage of the uni level, and then you can work on your third, fourth, fifth, and leg. So there's no stop from that. Meaning to say, BitHarvest can adopt binary if they wanted to, but they refuse to do so. Okay, they know that this is the money from the community. If you look at the whole ecosystem, where this money come from? It's the 30% of the customer themselves, the purchaser. When they purchase the booster, it's from them. And it's rightly so, it goes back to them as well when they work for it. So this is a very fair plan that BitHarvest is willing to share the wealth with the community themselves. So this is great.
Right.
Okay.
Share the wealth. And by the way, because of the work that I did in the other area of business that had nothing to do with the networking that I do, and at the headquarters this week, Mr. Ronnie is graciously offering me an iPad with the pen. And so starting on my Zoom calls next week, I'm gonna draw on the screen for everybody on the whiteboard, and I'm gonna show you guys how to set yourself up properly. I'm gonna give you like coaches plays, so stay tuned for that. That's coming too. And Mr. Ronnie, I'm so thankful if he watches and he's listening to do that for me. And I'm gonna get that new iPad from the company, and I'm gonna show you guys how to build your teams, how to structure your teams, which accounts to open, and how and why and all that. And I'm going to get really, really deep on structuring yourself for success in the coming calls. So stay tuned for that, ladies and gentlemen. New stuff coming soon. New coaching coming soon. So what are we making here? We're making Bitcoins. Yeah, you bet. And we have actually 3 streams of Bitcoins coming into your wallet. So when you first start off, you kick off your booster, you're going to make passive income. Everyone makes passive income, okay? Everyone does. So your boosters are running and you're making Bitcoins day 2, okay? Buy the booster day 1, day 2, you're making Bitcoins. There's a second stream of income, and that is also coming from your network. So you're going to get a second line item in your wallet, and I'm going to show you guys in a minute the back office. And then you're going to get a third line of income when you have matching rank, and I've got that going on in the back office too. So every single day I get 3 deposits of Bitcoin in my back office wallet. 3, 3, 3 every day. So of course the passive income is coming and everyone gets that. And then I go to networking and I start to make the network and I'm getting that. And then I've got guys advancing up underneath me, Marcos, Mario, like that. And now I'm making same rank income. So I'm making 3 incomes in my back office every day. And that comes to a total. And then I hit the calculator times 30 days in a month. And I'm already something like $2,000 a month in income. And I can stop now and I'm not gonna, but I could. I'm already at 2,000 a month in income coming in. The other thing is that we get paid for the sales portion in USDT. And Jan and Marcos, especially us two, we're partners, and Andy too, we don't want to work for anything else except Bitcoin and USDT. And I'll tell you all as a coach, you don't either. You don't want to be paid in meme tokens and all this other hogwash and fake sauce. You want to get paid in Bitcoins and USDT, and that's it. And that's the best in the world. And we have the best in the world here at BitHarvest. And as Eddie was leading towards, in the future, once we've built a big community and we've got 500,000 boosters in effect, then we're going to move to BTH income as a third overall income stream here, an overall third extra. And we'll have 3 income streams coming to all of you that got in early adopters. Software will be upgraded for free for you. The development will be rolling ahead for all of us, and we're going to start dual mining income. And all of that mining farm partners and that big infrastructure that I showed you, we're going to be able to mine with our devices for a second highway of income. And that's the way I describe it to people. When? It's coming soon. When? The faster that Daryl and Marcos and all you guys, Lori and Elta, sell more boosters. We've got to get to a certain number of boosters. Why do we have to? It's not about money. Why do we need a certain number of boosters? For the power. It's all about that terahash power in each device, 70 terahash. So we need a certain number of terahash as a collective, as a family, to be able to advance to that next level. And once we create that community and we have so many devices running, then we're powerful. Strength in numbers, and then we can hit the mining farm on that second highway and start to increase the value for all the members by mining for another coin of the company, which is our BTH coin. Okay. We have a bonus structure, 70-30. I'll explain that in a minute. And we've got some wallets to cover here as well. We've got really, really detailed accounting in BitHarvest. Some people are like, why do we need all these wallets? Well, there's reasons for everything, and let me explain. Like I said earlier, if you're going to go into these binaries and other shams, they're going to try to put all your money in one basket and confuse it and also give you less. The binary is designed to give you less. At BitHarvest, we're designing it to give you more, and what you're worth, what your value is. It's really well designed here. So the USDT wallet, you guys know how that works. You make deposits, you make withdrawals. The deposit wallet, soon to be renamed purchase wallet, you're going to use this wallet just for the amount of money to purchase boosters. And that's it. You don't need a penny more there. The Bitcoin wallet, you're only going to receive all of your Bitcoin winnings here, and then you're also going to withdraw from here. So receive all your rewards daily here like we're doing, and then you're going to withdraw from there directly to your Bitcoin wallet. The cash wallet, soon to be renamed commission wallet. All of your commissions for your direct sales will go in here. And again, they're also withdrawable in USDT. And I'll show you guys that in the back office. And then our register wallet, we call this RW. The register wallet is holding your bonus amounts. And those bonus amounts can be used two ways. You can buy more boosters with the bonus, and that's great. Like, you want to have as many boosters as you can because you need certain ones to advance the levels, right? So you're going to use those register points or register wallet to incrementally grow your personal booster farm for yourself. And that's awesome. And then the second thing you can do with the register money is you can send it to your downline. So let's say Eddie's in my downline and he wants to buy a booster and he says, Jan, do you have any extra register wallet? Yes, I do. I'll send it to you and he can pay me back. We can be creative with that. So you can be very creative with your downlines. Also, your USDT wallet. If you're a leader that's really good at crypto, you've got new people coming in that not so good at crypto, you can load up your USDT wallet with the crypto for them. You can then send a transfer to their account. It happens in 1 second in the back office. And then you can load up their accounts. They can get their booster purchased, and then they can pay you back in other ways, forms, and shapes. You can be very, very creative here, very creative in the way that you structure your business and the way that you help your downlines, the network grow, and you can use the tools of the wallets in order to do that. Remember, this is money. There's a lot of finance going on here. There's a lot of activity going on there. There's a lot of money going on here. And everybody's account starts at zero. Everybody's account looks like small potatoes in the first little while. But as Eddie said, keep at it. There's no cap on earnings. You just got to keep building. Even if it takes you 1 year or 2 years to build a big community, hey, we're right here with you, supporting you. We're not leaving you. We're not going anywhere. We're going to be mining it for Bitcoins till 2140. So again, you've got time to grow your community. This is also what Marcos calls a redemption product. There's been a lot of shams in the past, and finally we have a product that puts Bitcoins in people's pockets. And that's something so unique, something so sincere that a lot of people have been wanting, hoping, and asking for, including ourselves. We manifested this last year. We were talking in the kitchen, three of us guys, and we're like, we need a product. We need something that works. We need something that puts crypto in people's pockets. And then the gods answered, and BitHarvest came out of the sky, and then here we are. And another thing is, they never seduced me. Like this other company that's got the algorithmic bots, they phone me up because I'm a big guy in the business and all that, and they offer me $100,000. And the first thing I said is, where are you getting that money? Like, how are you paying me or gifting me or whatever you're doing $100,000? Where's that coming from? And I know where it's coming from. I know the answer, but they didn't answer correctly. It's coming from the people. It's the people's money that they're trying to pay me and seduce me with at that XYZ company. And I'm like, no. Andy and I have analyzed 127 companies, and I've said no to all of them. So whatever you want to take out of that, and I said yes to BitHarvest. They never seduced me. In fact, I ran into this this business and this opportunity out of destiny. It was a fluke. It was actually just a great situation in general, but I had no idea they were there. In fact, I'm just staying at the hotel across the street from the head office, and I knew some other guys that were there, and they saw me and they were taking selfies with me, and they invited me to come with them. So it was like, whoa, I didn't even know it was there. And then next thing you know, I walk in the office, Eddie was there. Those guys are like, who's this guy? He wasn't on the invite list. Where'd he come from? And then I looked around, I asked for information, I got into it, and I was so pleasantly surprised to see that we finally had a product. We finally had something that made sense, that finally made money for everybody. We're putting Bitcoins in people's pockets. Man, I left that office, my head was spinning. I couldn't sleep that night, Eddie. I was on cloud nine, bro. I was just so jacked up about the fact that we're going to be putting Bitcoins in people's pockets. And it's a dream of mine, guys. I've been with Bitcoin since 2011. I'm part of the Bitcoin Foundation. I'm part of the Bitcoin Embassy. I don't even know if you know this stuff. I bought Bitcoin in 2011 for $20 each, 10 of them, and I still have them. Yeah, I do. I don't have a horror story. I don't have a mishap. I'm a saver. I've saved those Bitcoins, and I still even have more than that saved up by now. So really, Bitcoin has actually truly changed my life. And that's why I respect it so much. That's why I work with it so much. That's why I've educated myself so much. And that's why I do what I do, because I know what I'm doing. I've gone through every scenario in the blockchain. I've gone through every scenario in crypto. I've gone through every scenario in mining. I know everything there is to know about it. And back to that, some of you don't realize, but blockchain is a software programming style, and it was developed in 2008. Bitcoin came out a year later in 2009 based on the blockchain. But the blockchain can do a lot. Eventually, we would love to do voting on the blockchain, political, right? Because there's no fudging of the numbers. Blockchain keeps everything. It's called non-fungible, which means that you can't erase the records. You can't modify the records. And you guys all know politics. It's a messy world out there. So I can't wait till we can vote on our phones using the blockchain for whatever candidate, and that will come about. And there's lots of other things: medical records, insurance records, home inspection records get played around with. Any kind of documents and records can be held in the smart contract on the blockchain, and no one can mess with them. And that's the beauty of it. Maybe humans aren't really ready for that. We like to live in the gray out there. I know everyone likes that gray area, but if you're dealing with the blockchain, it's black and white, and there is no gray area. And some of the different things and industries in the world economies could really, really benefit from utilizing the blockchain in their corporate structure, or whatever you want to call it. So let's get into referral income. So the bottom line is Jan refers Eddie, Eddie refers Marcos, and next thing you know, we're all making commission. I think you get it. It's so easy, right? So just get out there, get your link, and start referring people. Get to work today. Take the link from whoever gave you this call or the replay, or whoever you're with tonight. Thank you so much again for coming. And just get that link and respect that person for putting in that work to invite you to the best product on planet Earth. Okay, do that. Be respectful. Ranking income. Marcos is always chiming in here. He's not with us today, but ranking income is the juice. Okay, we call it the juice. Funny words. But really, if you're going to chase the ranks, you should chase the ranks. If you're in network marketing, the ranks are very important to you. Don't be one of those people that just brushes it off and thinks it's not important. Eddie also said when you get up to the 6th level, you're making all of the money all the way 6 levels down, and then infinity and no cap on earnings. So the race is on to climb the ladder and get up those ranks basically as quick as you can. But if it takes you 3 months, great. 6 months, great. A year, great. He even said a year or 2, great. Whatever your speed, whatever your capacity to build your community, you're going to do real good. And I'll tell you something else. Like I said before, you're putting Bitcoin in people's pockets. Your community is going to grow faster than it ever has before. Trust me on that. I'm living proof, and these guys know it. What am I at now? We're at 2,000, over 2,000 members now, 2,100 and change. So we've been growing in 2 weeks like crazy. All right. I explained the same rank income already. You guys know that. So again, if Eddie's a 3-star, Jan's a 3-star, and Marco's a 3-star, we're sharing 10% of our ranking income, and I call that residual income, downline income. Okay. And so we've got different star levels here. You can make this much Bitcoin a month. On 2-star, you make more, this much Bitcoin a month. You guys will have to use the Bitcoin calculator to figure that out. It's written here. 3 stars is this much a month. 4 stars is more. 5 stars is more. And you're getting the point here, right? 6 stars is more. Referral income, 12,000. Team referral income, 178,000 a month. So 178 plus 12 is 190. So you're making almost $200,000 a month just on the basics of the marketing plan and not selling a booster more already. So who wants to make $200,000 a month? Well, I do. I know a lot of you do. There's a lot of high achievers that have been in the business and just get, kicked out. Their accounts get closed. All kinds of negative happens out there when they overachieve and make too much because it's binary and the company doesn't like you. Here at BitHarvest, we love you. Come to work. Everybody listening, come to work. You can build such a big business with no cap on earnings here. It's phenomenal. It's absolutely phenomenal. Okay, and I'll show you my spreadsheet. Keep with us. So passive income is the first leg of everything. The device produces passive income, and a lot of people want to know how to do that. A lot of people want an extra $500 in their household, $2,000 in their household, $5,000 in their household. And the answer is simple. Hey, Jan, I want an extra $3,000 a month coming in. What do I need to do? Well, you need to buy this many boosters, and you've got it done. And it's that simple. This many boosters equals this much passive income. And it's so simple to figure out. And I'll show you guys more. So we can have passive income to the tune of 11,000 a month. And the slide shows you that. Passive income, 30,000. Passive income, 50,000, right? Passive income, 100,000. So it depends on what you want out of your network, what you have in goals. You set the goal, you chase the goal, you make it your baby, and you start to build income more and more and more. And the point that we have here is we're going to make the promise to you guys that we're going to stand behind you and we're going to help you guys grow and grow your business with us. And it's really amazing. We've got some ranking startup plans. I'm going to dial in here and I'm going to focus on the one that I like the most. So let me forward here. And again, you guys can download these documents. I'll show you where in a minute. And you can get them in the Telegram chat. And then you guys can start to, do Zoom calls like me. You guys can share, email them around, message them around. They're all in PDFs. So the company gives you a bit of a blueprint for success here. It's called the 6-Star Business Development Plan. This is the one I'm focusing on. It's called the 3-3 Duplicate. And how it works is this. Eddie mentioned it already earlier. So Jan brings in 3 people. Jan brings in Eddie, Marcos, and Andy in my network, first off. And I tell those guys, I need you all to buy 5 boosters each. And they're like, okay, Jan, we trust you. We're going to do this. So 5, 5, and 5. Eddie buys 5. Andy buys 5. Marcos buys 5. Then I say to the guys, listen, that's it. Every week we have to do the same thing moving forward. And I'm going to train you guys and teach you guys how to do that. We'll bring people to the Zoom calls. You guys will follow up. And of course, people are going to come within the company. You're not going to impress everybody, as you noticed, but definitely you're going to have a high percentage of people that want to do this with us. So week 2, do it again. Week 3 again. Week 4, do it again. 5 again. 6 again. Week 7, we're at week 7. And by week 7, you could be a 6-star if you can achieve this blueprint. Now, it may not be able to happen in 7 weeks. But I want you guys to take this on the chin and take the challenge anyway. Have a blueprint for success. Chase something. Work on some kind of a plan. Get out there and put some energy behind this because it's all going to add up for you. And if you do what I ask you to do as your coach, it may take you 3 months, 6 months, 9 months. I don't care. You don't care. Just do the work. Put in the time and you will shine. The business will pay you handsomely. Bitcoins will be growing and growing and growing your wealth. And you will have a huge network, over 10,900 boosters in your network. And you're making residual income in Bitcoin off of that many machines. It's gigantic. The money is enormous. Wait till I show you the spreadsheet. It's massive, massive income in this company. It's amazing. It's amazing. All right, so let's take a look at my mentor, Mr. Michael Saylor, for MicroStrategy. Why is this guy so special? Well, first of all, this guy is one of the #1 guys in America in the Bitcoin industry. And so what he did is his company was failing a little bit on providing dividends to his investors. And so for putting his funds in the bank and trying to find ways to grow it, they were losing their shirts on this stuff. And so one day he just light bulb went off and he started buying Bitcoin with his company's income. And he started to do this and he started to go up and up and up. Excuse me. And so when the income started going up, everyone in America wanted to find out what he was doing. And he made a spreadsheet like me. Mine is 5 years out. His goes 100 years out. And he did the numbers on Bitcoin 100 years out. And he said, hey, this is the best investment for our company to put all of our profits into Bitcoin and we will grow handsomely. We'll have more shareholders and everybody will trust us. And guess what? He was right. At the beginning, they were laughing at him. They were mimicking him. And he's been on every news channel in the world. Go on YouTube, search this guy. This is my mentor. And I want to tell you something. Everything he talks about, I already know. I've been here since 2011 before he was. And so I know everything he's saying every single time. But I'm not a big guy like him, obviously, in the corporate industry of America doing bazillions of dollars. But people listen to this guy. He's on every interview on planet Earth. And so really, we're really out here cooperating with our mining farm to really make value for everybody. We're increasing our community's wealth, and that's really what our mandate is. And we have a promise. We're promising to put profit in everybody's pocket, and we're going to do that. We're going to do that for many, many years coming forward, right? And so that's what it's about, ladies and gentlemen. It's about getting involved today, hitting that link, getting your booster, getting your position, and getting out there and growing the economy in your community. And you got us with you. So you guys have nothing to fear here, okay? Nothing to fear at all. All right, I'm going to jump into my second document now. Okay. And I'm just going to take you through this a little bit. Okay. And I'm just going to highlight some of the key things in this guy as well. And I'll get Eddie to chime in here too. So this page right here, blockchain technology, as I said, it came out in 2008 and it's a software, and you know, things run on the software, run on the blockchain network. The first thing to run on it was Bitcoin. First thing ever. But you can run documents, you could do all kinds of things on the software, but Bitcoin was the first thing to run on the blockchain. So cool, right? And this is where I get into it. I don't want to hack on anybody because I'm a lover of everything crypto. I don't want you to take me wrong here, but a lot of people are getting sucked into the metaverse, Web3, NFT, DeFi, and all the stuff that we're not ready for yet. We're just not ready. And there's lots of brilliant ideas, lots of great things going on, and I all respect it 100%. But I want you guys to listen to your coach, and I want you to start here at the first one called crypto. I want you guys to get wealthy with us first before you start going on Facebook and getting sucked into all this other stuff, because crypto has a really good way of taking all your money. And so you really, the crypto space does. And so you really want to start making crypto first. You want to start building your values, your assets, and start building up. And obviously the Bit Booster is the best place to start for everybody because it's a small, affordable device that starts to put crypto in everybody's pockets. And now everybody's winning. And now we're all getting Bitcoins. And now we can make decisions. And like Marco said, if you want to go out there after with all the money you made and be a gambler, well, there's going to be a lot of things that'll be really interested in taking your crypto. Be careful. So more and more people coming into cryptocurrency. Why, Jan? Why? Well, because Bitcoin is the only inflationary asset that has the percentages of gains that is higher than anything on planet Earth right now. That's right. Nothing on planet Earth can touch Bitcoin. No real estate, no other values, no stocks and bonds, no paper BS, nada, zero. Nothing compares to Bitcoin. And Bitcoin is an asset. Bitcoin is digital real estate. Bitcoin is digital gold. You call it what you want, but it is the real McCoy. It is the most valuable asset on planet Earth today. And as we move forward in the years, it's going to get more and more and more valuable. And that's why you all need to start today, okay? Let's talk about the halvening. The halvening happens approximately every 4 years. What is that? What is this halvening? Well, first of all, it's scarcity. Bitcoin is scarcity. So that means that there's going to be less and less of them available for people to purchase and people to acquire as we move forward. And that's a good thing. What that does is called tokenomics. And the tokenomics drives the price up because of that. So every 4 years, it's programmed into the software to have a scarcity effect. Half the supply of Bitcoin gets cut in half, and then we have a price increase. And we just finished the halvening last month, and the price is in the bull run now, and we're starting to move up. That's the positive thing. Everybody's getting more value and wealth out of Bitcoin. Now let's talk about the negative thing. I showed you the mining farms. I'm actually going to show it again. These guys have got massive electricity bills. These guys have got to keep the doors open, okay? And because when the halvening comes, their profits all now get cut in half. It's negative for them. And so they're still mining the same amount of Bitcoins, but now their profits have completely cut in half. And they have to factor that into their business model, and they have to extrapolate that all the way out to 2140. And that's why Michael Saylor does the 100-year spreadsheet. I do 5 years. I'm just going 5 at a time. I think 100 years is a little too far for everyone to be thinking, in my opinion, especially for us. We're networkers. We're not these guys, and we're not those guys, right? So you have to think of who we are and how do we fit in. But really, if you think about it, 2140, this mining operation will be running for another 100-something years. Bitcoin will be going up like crazy. And so really, that's what it's about. You know, we're going to continue to make money, but those guys have big costs, right? And so when they partner with us at Bit Booster, we're adding additional revenue to their business model. Of course, they're listening. Of course, they're open arms to us. Of course, they want to do business with us. Who wouldn't? If we're going to call any company up, we call Apple up and say, hey, we can increase your profits by 300%. They're going to listen. They're going to, okay, show us, right? Like, what do you got? And so hey, we got the Bit Booster. Can we add this to the iPhone, right? No, of course not. But the point is we're going to keep adding value and keep increasing efficiencies and keep making everybody money. And that's the point. It's amazing, amazing scenario, an amazing symbiotic relationship. So let's look at some price projections. Bitcoin.com is saying 150K by next year. Or this year, 250K by next year. And we kind of agree with that. We can see where that's going now. Robert Kiyosaki, rich dad, poor dad, famous. I'm a dad. I put my daughter in a booster. It was the first thing I did. I've never put my daughter in anything in my life like this, and she's got a booster. I'm teaching my daughter about income producing assets. I'm teaching my daughter about daily cash flow. I'm teaching my daughter about Bitcoin. I'm teaching my daughter of future value, future stored value. I'm teaching my daughter about the digital gold rush. I'm teaching my daughter about income producing assets. A lot going on with one Bit Booster purchase and an account. I can't teach my daughter any of that stuff by buying her a new Android phone. I'll tell you that much. So much value in a $1,000 device right here. Think about that, ladies and gentlemen. Think about your kids. And then we got my girl, Kathy Wood at ARK Investment. She's saying Bitcoin's going to be worth 1.5 million by 2030. Michael Saylor also seconds that notion, and so do I. Jan's thirds that notion. I really believe so, and I know so, and I have a really good idea that it is on the way that way. So let's just keep working. Let's keep stacking those Bitcoins together as a family, and let's just see what happens by 2030. Let the analysts do their job. So we're in a bull market, but let me give you a mountain climbing example. We all might relate to how to go on a hike. And so we're going to go hiking up a mountain. Well, right now, Bitcoin has pretty much just left the parking lot, and we're probably half a mile or half a kilometer for you guys out there up the mountain right now. We've got a long way to go, and we're going to hit the peak, right? We're going to hit that peak. And so we're in that bull run right now, and we're climbing the mountain right now, and eventually we're going to peak at some point, but we're nowhere near that. We're nowhere near that yet. So what is the best way to get Bitcoin? Well, you can go buy some at retail. As I taught you, you can go to the exchanges, Cash App, Crypto.com, and buy some Bitcoin retail. Or you can learn how to trade. You can trade on Binance Futures. You can lose your wife. You can lose your car. You can lose your home. That stuff is so hard to do. It is so hard to make money in trading. And you don't want to hit that with any amount of money you can afford to lose. So really, what's the answer, Jan? The best, most cost-effective way to get Bitcoin is obvious. It's through the mining industry. There's no quantity, no limit on the quantity. There's no emotions. It's just machines churning every day, 24 hours a day, making Bitcoins like a boss. So, well, what do we have here? We have a cryptocurrency printing machine, ladies and gentlemen, in my hands, in your hands. You got a cryptocurrency printing machine. It's like a Bitcoin ATM. It just keeps spitting out Bitcoins like a faucet every day. And so that's the innovation. That's the genius. That's the science. That's the chipset with software management making big strides, big waves in the industry now. And we're 2 months new. We're brand new. And so really the world still needs to hear about us. And you guys need to do a big job out there of marketing and helping me, helping yourself. I'll do me, you do you, we'll do us. And we'll go out there and we'll get this, get the word out on the Bitcoin booster. And we'll show everybody how it works, why it's so special, why it's so important, and together in a family collective, we'll all win together. And that's something really special I love about BitHarvest is that all of our work, all of our effort, all of the devices, the whole company, all the community, it's all a team work, makes the dream work aspect. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I love it. I love it so much. You guys have learned about traditional mining. I've shown you guys a project in Texas. It's big, it's expensive, it's costly. They don't have any coffee tours there. You're not going to go there. It's a high security facility, right? They got big money on the line there. And so that takes us to Bit Booster. We can do all this from headquarters, HQ. We can mine. We can add additional value to all the mining partners. We have a solution. We have something that can basically put Bitcoins in everyone's pockets, profits for everybody, money for everybody. And so, you know, a lot has changed in the years, right? A lot of technology is advancing. And here we are, 70 terahashes on this bad boy right here. And that's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. It's all about technology. So our technology works with Antminer, Avalon, and these are products that are in those mining farms on the shelves. These are the advanced computer systems, advanced computer machines that are located on the shelves in that warehouse that I showed you guys the images of. And so this products, Antminer and all them, are world famous. You guys can Google them, and they are machines that make Bitcoin. And I'll tell you what, you can even buy one. You can look on your local buy and sell around your home community, and there's probably someone selling a Bitcoin machine. So go buy it and have some fun with it. Try to make it work. It's not that easy, but you can just get a BitHarvest account and you get Bitcoins on day 2. So buy a BitHarvest booster today. On second day, it goes to work. And then on the third day, you're getting Bitcoins in your wallet like a boss. So we're utilizing technology as advanced as quantum computing. And all of our boosters are competing to confirm those transactions and speeding up the network, okay? And so here you can see if I send Eddie Bitcoin, it's 1, 1, 1, 1 like that. It's slow. There was something like 50,000 people in the lineup there trying to get their Bitcoins put through the network. Now, if I show you the BitHarvest is plugged into the mining farm. Now we're doing 4, 4, 4 like that. So much faster, much quicker. The software is more intelligent than what they're using, and the software on our device is a much better manager of the facility of the transactions than what they have there. And so our software coupled with the chipset, and we've got a dynamic device that is actually producing income, and it's a smart device, and it's a really, really high-tech piece of equipment. This little guy right here is really, really powerful stuff, okay? And so we may not be a mining farm with all of that, but we will be the biggest booster farm in the world, and that's going to be us. And we got this here, and we need your help. We need everybody to rally together and go out there and really grow this amazing platform and structure. So here it is. We've got BitHarvest in the middle, providing value and technology and a solution that's desperately needed. We've got USDT coming in on incomes. We've got the Bit Booster plugged into the mining farms, and we're all making money together, which is what the dream really is about. And you have it here. You have it with us at BitHarvest. So ladies and gentlemen, get involved as fast as you can. We're positioned for success. Our vision is to be the global leader of boosted mining products, and our mission is to enable everyone in our community to enhance their lives and participate in Bitcoin mining. It is a real thing. It is a real sincere mission from our company to you. Now we've got our CEO and man of the hour. We call him the money man, Mr. Logan Lee. And I'm going to play a video with his interview on Binance. And Binance does not interview just anybody. And then he had a second interview with Binance. So if Binance knocks on your door and says, hey, we'd like an interview, then that tells the world that you're doing something special, something high quality, and something people need to hear about. So let's get back to YouTube for a second, and I'll show you a short clip. And you guys can hear from our CEO what we're about, what the plan is, who he is, and all that good stuff. Let's do it now. Let's go, family. There we go.
Yeah, of course. So basically, I've been in the financial services industry in Singapore ever since I graduated. My experiences include roles in management, business development, and mostly finance. I've been heavily involved in cryptocurrency for quite some time now. I've already experienced 2 Bitcoin halving cycles, and I'm really excited for the upcoming one soon in April. I'm sure most of you are here waiting for it too. Okay, so I would say my pivotal moment in driving force is Bitcoin's innovation, technology, and its future. It's a revolution per se, and revolutionary things always have critics. I would like to give you guys some examples on why would I say that. For example, taxi companies, they do not like Uber. Hotels, they don't like Airbnb. Bookstores, they do not like Amazon. Cinemas, they do not like Netflix. Oil companies, they do not like Tesla. Guess who doesn't like Bitcoins? The banks. Yes, the banks, they don't like Bitcoins. All these companies are being replaced by technology and innovation. Hence, innovation is not always well-liked, but they are the future. Therefore, fueled by a growing passion for Bitcoin, I embark on a mission to accelerate its adoption and expansion through my own dedicated company, BitHarvest.
Thank you so much about that quick introduction. It's a really great concept. So I'm not interested on, tell me what is this whole business about? I mean, why did you establish BitHarvest first place?
Okay, so in the past, right, we have always been asked a fundamental question. How can we improve Bitcoin's mining algorithm and computing power? So driven by this goal, we developed and created BitBooster, affirming that indeed, there is massive room for improvement. BitBooster isn't just a technological leap, it's a complete transformation of the digital mining ecosystem. Our goal is to make advanced mining accessible to everyone, reshaping the landscape to be more inclusive and efficient. Also, a very special thanks to our top-notch CTO, Lenny Herlin. With his profound background as an Ethereum core developer and the hard work dedication of our team, we have engineered a solution that will highly accelerate Bitcoin mining and also addresses the energy usage, paving the way for a more efficient and a better eco-friendly future. So why BitHarvest? Because we truly believe in the power of technology. We are convinced that through smart innovation, we can resolve mining's issue, stir the industry towards a positive direction, and make a real impact in the world of Bitcoin mining.
Love it. Love the concept, 100%. So, the other question that I have is,
so why BitHarvest? Because we truly believe in the power of technology. We are convinced that through smart innovation, we can resolve mining's issue, stir the industry towards a positive direction, and make a real impact in the world of Bitcoin mining.
Love it. Love the concept, 100%. So, the other question that I have is, what are the views on the entire mining industry? How does it work? I mean, what's your own opinion about it?
Okay, I totally agree with you that the current state of industry can be described as chaotic. So with the rise of blockchain technology, we have witnessed an explosive growth of cryptocurrencies. The current market is flooded with so many different tokens. Many of them lack value and has no fundamental. This not only makes the cryptocurrency market chaotic, but also difficult for investors to spot the right one that have long-term usage and value. So in this market, our stance and goal is clear. We only want Bitcoin. Bitcoin is not only the first cryptocurrency, but also the most successful and innovative one. We do not focus on speculative coins that may bring high returns in short term, but has no sustainability and future. Hence, our main focus in BitHarvest will purely be on Bitcoin.
Thank you, Lion. Yeah, I mean, 100% agree with you. Bitcoin is not a new token. It's not a meme token. And the cool thing about it is that it has been alive like for 10 years, I think, more than that, without even a known CEO. I mean, the hype is real. It's easy for a lot of things, and I don't think Bitcoin will die soon. Actually, I think as soon as the supply ends, this coin will be really, really expensive. I agree with you. So now the next question that I have for you is, what do miners do in BitHarvest?
Okay, so miners, they definitely plays a crucial role in the cryptocurrency network. Without miners, we won't even have Bitcoins. These miners use high-performance computers to solve complex math problems, which will then validate transactions and incorporates them to the blockchain. This process not only secures the network, but also introduces new coins into the system as a form of reward for the miners' effort.
Thank you. So,
okay, there you go, family. You guys heard it first from the CEO. He tells you guys how it is, and that's what I love about him. He's the real deal, and he is in Dubai for the Crypto Expo on May 20th and 21st. So some of you are going to be going to Dubai. Also, Logan was in Texas at our mining farm partner earlier this month. They've made videos, they've made photos, and all those photos, videos, and all of that stuff is all coming out later in the month. And we'll have them here first on our Zoom calls. Of course, I'm international director. Eddie will have them also with me in the office, and we'll be showcasing the new videos to everybody by the end of this month. So stay with us, stay close, and watch for that, okay? Recently, we got our MSB license, and what does that mean? Well, anyone that has to do business in America has to have one, and so we're doing business with our mining farm partners in America. So companies like Coinbase, companies like Binance, and a bunch of others, they've all had to get this license, and we've got it too. So that's just part of the progression. We've only been open 2 months. We're already doing the proper paperwork, putting that footprint in place, and building that infrastructure to be a corporate, champion. Our head office is where Eddie works, where I am all week this week. Tomorrow I'm going home, so it's my last day. But the office is a wonderful place. We're open 6 days a week, Monday to Saturday. We entertain all individuals that are interested in the Bit Booster, want to come, see, hear, touch, feel, be part of the energy that we have here. You guys are all invited. Head office is your head office as you are part of the company. Let me show you guys a quick video of some of the people that come through the head office, and you guys can have a little look at the city that we're in. This is called Kuala Lumpur. It is located in Malaysia. A lot of people don't know about Kuala Lumpur, but all of the big brands that distribute in Asia come here. Brands like Herbalife, you might have heard of Isogenics in the past. Those are some quick examples, but there's so many. Tesla just did a deal with the Prime Minister of Malaysia. They're making all of the Tesla cars now in Malaysia, and then they will ship them to Thailand. They'll ship them to Indonesia. They'll ship them to the Philippines. So Malaysia is the #1 epicenter for capitalism, manufacturing, fabrication, technology, headquarters, you name it. It is a megapolis. It is like New York City of Asia. And you guys are all invited to our major event, July 16th, and Eddie and I will tell you guys more about that in a minute. Let's just have a look at the office. Let's have a quick look at some of the teams that have come through in the month of March, and this will give you an idea of the activity that goes on and what Eddie does there all week, because he's a busy boy. Woo, look at that city. She's so pretty. I've been on the tower and everything. Such a great place to be. Such a great place to be. All right, so let's get into the rest of this, though. The headquarters, you guys have seen it. You guys understand what's going on. You guys know everything about what we're doing there. So the business model is simple. We're BitHarvest. We've got our BitHash algorithm software located on the device. It goes to work every day. It's making Bitcoins. The Bit Booster plugs into the mining farm partners, and we are accelerating the efficiency of mining production, transactional happening on the blockchain. So simple to explain to people. We have an exclusive technology. We're the only ones in the world. We're exclusive with our global mining farm partners. We serve this is a source of our profits. I explained before. If you want to call it, the Bitcoin mining farms are like the manufacturers of Bitcoins. The pools are like the wholesale distributors of Bitcoins. And then the retailers like Binance and Coinbase buy them from the pools, and then they go out and sell them to the public. Okay, so really, really easy to understand, and it's all real, verifiable on the blockchain. And we showed you guys a video of that. We've discussed the mining profit. I'll tell you guys one more time. 60% goes to the mining farms. And you guys have learned now at this point in the call how important that is. These guys have big electricity costs, big costs of doing business. You saw that operation is bigger than an airport. And so you can just imagine in your mind what that costs. 450 megawatts in relation powers 350,000 homes in America. 450 megawatts of power is 350,000 homes in a neighborhood. Okay. And so the company gets 10% of the profits for the innovation, the product, the actual device, and bringing that added value and that solution to the mining farm partners. And we the people, the marketers, that's us getting it out there, selling this product, sharing this product, educating on this product all around the world. We're getting 30% of the pie. And it's a great, great symbiotic relationship. It's a win-win-win. Yeah, it's a triple win here. Everybody wins. The family, the community, the members, all of us affiliates, we make income and we're winning. The company makes income, they're winning, and the mining farms make additional income and they're winning. And it's so, again, easy to explain this to people of what we're doing. Now, this is one of my favorite slides. Okay, this is called our marketing plan comparison. Now, a lot of people say, okay, well, I've got one Bitcoin. What's the big deal? You know, well, let me tell you the big deal. So I've got one Bitcoin on January 1st. So walk with me through this. And then by December 31st at the end of the year, I've still got one Bitcoin. That's great, right? Check mark. Awesome. Good job. You've got one Bitcoin. But the point is that January 1st, I had one Bitcoin. And now the whole year goes by and December 31st, I still have one Bitcoin. It's still good. It's great. But this can compare to Ripple, Solana, BNB, any other cryptos, Doge, whatever you want. Let's just take the value of $70,000 for a minute, okay? Now we go with plan B. We take $70,000 of crypto, whatever it is, in this case it's Bitcoin, and we buy 70 boosters with that, 70 units. Now we run the boosters for plan B, B for booster, for a full year. We go January 1st to December 31st. At the end of that year, now we do a comparison. We see that, oh, plan A, we still have one Bitcoin. But on plan B, we've got 1.823 Bitcoins. 1.823 Bitcoins. What does that say? So easy to understand. We've increased your Bitcoins by 82%. Okay, 82% increase in the number of Bitcoins. Never mind the price, never mind that other stuff, because that's going up with the market. We can't control that, but we can control our own destiny by acquiring income producing assets to add more value in our wallets. And so basically, I've given the tips to many people that go into those exchange wallets, so crypto.com, whatever, Binance, and start selling off all the Doge and all that sham token sauce and get that all into USDT and come and buy some boosters. Start making Bitcoins with us. There might be, you might have this, that, loose change of cryptos all over the place. Start today, start aggregating it together. Get rid of it, get it into USDT, and come and buy some boosters and make some Bitcoins with us at BitHarvest. The answer is clear. Why would I do that? Well, hey, you want one Bitcoin or do you want 1.8 Bitcoin at the end of the year? I know what I want. I know what you want. We want more. Everybody wants more. And the booster provides more. And the value is there. All you got to do is step up, take the leap, enjoy the experience, and make Bitcoins with us. It's that simple, ladies and gentlemen. That simple, okay? I've already gone over all the marketing plans, so we're just going to skip ahead here. I've already gone all over these things here, all the wallets. We're on all social media. You guys can find us there. And the videos that you guys see here tonight are on my YouTube channel, and they're also on the BitHarvest corporate YouTube channel. And let me say this for our international people. All of the videos are in English, and they can be translated into any language with subtitles that you want on YouTube. And YouTube's very cool like that. And so all you got to do, if you want German, you're going to select German. If you want Italian, you can select Italian. So the explainer videos, the marketing videos that help you get the education out there are available to educate in any, you want Espanol, you want Francais, all of the videos can translate into another language, and that will help you educate your people, and so they can understand how amazing this product is and what we have here in our hands. Now, This is it. This is called the world, ladies and gentlemen. And the world is your oyster, okay? You can sell this product worldwide, okay? Anyone on planet Earth can purchase a booster. It comes with an invoice. It comes with a 5-year warranty. It comes with turned on, running nonstop every single day, making Bitcoins for whoever it is that owns their boosters and many boosters. And so think about that. Think about how big the planet is. Think about the billions and billions of people that need extra income. Think about the world economy. Think about how people are struggling out there right now. And think about how they're wasting money on all kinds of nonsense when they should be buying income-producing assets from us. Think about that. Get some sort of a, some sort of rhythm about that so that you can explain this to others, because it's still a bit of a culture shock. We're all accustomed to blowing money on all kinds of crazy sauce, but we don't really understand that we should be spending money on more money making. We don't really understand that we should be buying income producing assets like the Bit Booster here in my hand. And once people get that in their head, they're changed forever. Their mindset is changed forever. So work on that. Don't worry about the money. The money is obvious, but work on the mindset. Help people understand why they need income producing assets in their house and how powerful the Bit Booster is by creating economy and growth of economy for all of the customers involved. It's so powerful. It's beyond words in my mind. It's so powerful. And you guys can get out there and you can explain it to others. So we are a revolution in the Bitcoin mining industry. We're right on trend, right on track. We're using black technology. Google that. We're using BitHash technology. Google that. Learn, 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 ladies and gentlemen. And we're inspectable. Come to the head office. I've been here all week. We've had so many people come through. We're traceable. I showed you the video. You can trace back your withdrawals right back to the pool. So if I'm lying, well, I can't be, because you can trace it right back to the pool. And we're very transparent. Hence why we give you the videos. We teach you everything. We want you to learn it, and then we want you to show others. And I know it might be a little complex in the first day, first week, first month, but that's okay. Don't overthink it. Like Eddie said, just get to work, get it going, and learn a little bit more step by step, day after day. Let it sink in. Come to more Zoom calls, bring your prospects, and let's educate the planet together. It's very low cost. You can get in for $100 up to $1,000, and it's very quick return. By day 3, you've got Bitcoins in your pockets like me. There's no cap on the earnings. Like Eddie said, so you're a high achieving animal. You come to BitHarvest and you can make your affiliate marketing dreams come true, because there's no cap on you and everybody's getting a positive return. And not just a positive return, they're getting a positive experience. And not just a positive experience, they are getting happier by the day. Elta, if she's going to still be with us, I'd love her to chime in later and let you know she's been just showing people the business, showing them the product, and everybody that signed up and got their booster is so, so happy. And it doesn't have to be millions of dollars. I'm going to show you millions of dollars, but it doesn't have to be. It just has to be something. And like I said before, if this thing produced $1 a day, I would be here, because I know the power of where this is going. Okay. And people are smart. They know this. And so what we're doing is making the mining industry simple for the whole community to get involved with a really, really low cost and quick return. So, so amazing. As I said earlier, our CEO and our team is going to be at the Dubai Crypto Expo. We're in hall number 8, booth number 11. Please go attend. Mario's there. He's already got his flight. He's left his home today. I was talking to him. He's on his way, so he's going to be taking pictures and videos, sharing it in our private chat on Telegram. If you guys want to get into our private chat, you need to ask us. You need to show us a screenshot of your purchase booster already rolling, and we'll put you in our private chat. And we've got oodles of resources, oodles of support, community support going on there, and we're taking care of everybody involved in our family. The second big event you got to put on your calendars is July 16th to the 19th, and we've got our launch, our very first launch event here in the megapolis of Kuala Lumpur, and we encourage all of you guys to take that challenge on the chin and get out there. You're going to make sales anyway. You might as well get a free ticket to Malaysia, a free hotel, transportation, food, gala dinner, and experience the office. Come see, feel, touch, gain some new contacts, gain some new confidence. Maybe that's the motivation that you just needed for 2024. get over here, get down here, come on July 16th and see us, and we're going to show you everything that you've ever dreamed of. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's my presentation. I usually do 2 documents at once because I'm a ninja. Even Eddie only does 1, and I do 2, and he sees me. He's just like, Jan's a beast. This guy's crazy. But I have to. I want to be really thorough. I want you guys to really understand. I want to really educate and make sure you guys really get how special and how amazing this opportunity is. It doesn't come around that often. This is one and only time in the world. This is the first time on planet Earth we've got something like this that everybody can win. And it's a big, big deal. All right. So let's go here to Telegram for a minute. You guys can see that we have an official BitHarvest channel, and we've also got a BitHarvest info portal. In the official channel, we show news. So look, challenges and opportunities arising from Bitcoin's halving, and they talk about that. And there's our CEO, Mr. Logan, and there is our CTO, Lenny. And some people said these guys weren't real somewhere on the internet. I can't even imagine what kind of nut bars are out there. But these are real guys right there in our head office, obviously. And they're here, and we're going to have some videos from them coming up next week, and educational and inspirational videos. So stay tuned. I'll be showing them here live first in the world. Okay. What does Bitcoin solve? Well, it solves a lot of issues, and there's more education on that. Here we talk about the ETFs. So the ETFs are paper Bitcoins. Okay. So companies like BlackRock, Grayscale, they're selling paper ETFs, and we want that. The state of Wisconsin in America just bought $100 million of paper Bitcoins from them. And so every time they buy the paper Bitcoin, which is not what we have here, the value in Bitcoin goes up. So that's a great thing. We want that to happen. And all of these bankster products have to have the Bitcoin in trust. And so if they sell 100 million of them to the state of Wisconsin, they've got to buy more Bitcoin and hold in trust against that paper Bitcoin. It's how their game works. The banksters have that leverage, and that's how they do it. And so that's great for our Bitcoin community. That's great for our economy going forward. They're going to drive the price up. We're going to win. Every day, the booster's going to make more and more money off those transactions. If they buy 100 million of Bitcoin, they have to have a transaction. There's going to be a transaction fee, and more and more industries, more and more of them coming in and buying more of the paper Bitcoins, okay? And so what's going to happen? Hong Kong has already come in, and now they're selling paper Bitcoins. Their bankster organizations there are all doing it. And my prediction is the Swiss banksters are going to get involved third. Those other countries wait for America to lead the path, and then they jump in the bandwagon after, and they start doing their thing. And it's great for everybody. It's great for the Bitcoin industry. It's great for BitHarvest, BitBooster community. It's great for the banksters. It's an everybody wins thing too. So again, I'm positive. I'm positive on all of it. And it also sparks and drives the bull run up higher with more pressure and more power. And we're just going to see a higher price on Bitcoin this year, next year. And it's just getting started, guys. It's just getting started this year. I almost think like this year is almost like the 2009 of when Bitcoin got released and a re-release. It's like Bitcoin Part 2, and it just started this year. We're here. Our technology's here. The ETFs are here. The halving just happened. There's so many new companies coming into the industry. It's just a fabulous, fabulous time to be involved with Bitcoin. There's no better time in my mind than this year. It's just been so fabulous. All right, so let's go to the documents here, okay? And so you can click on here. You can get all of the marketing plans that you see here in the videos, company profile, tokenomics. You can get them in PowerPoint and PDF. You guys can see all the videos here, how to swap, how to load, how to download, how to withdraw, how to check, how to this, how to that. Everything's in here. Everything you could ever want, all the videos for all the answers and questions and needs of utility that people will have. Then we've got all the flyers that you guys are supposed to be putting on Facebook. If you guys need some copy to go with the flyers, we'll give it to you. If you guys need a sales letter that Marcos used there to win the business from Mario, we've got that. We've got an introduction letter. We've got an apology and then an introduction letter, because some people are in the industry with us and they've had some shams last year. They've upset some of their network. So we've got an apology letter and an introduction letter to give you guys. So there's so many tools that we give you guys. The company makes all of these tools for us. So there's no excuse why anyone cannot be successful with BitHarvest. We have it all. We give it all. We support it all. This is the best corporate company in the crypto industry, in my opinion. Hence why I'm here. And I'm here every day, 7 days a week, promoting, educating, and sharing the reasons why I chose this company out of 127 in the last 6 months. Now, let's get into the juice. Who's ready? Who's ready for the big juice? Eddie, are you ready? You still with us? Did you go to sleep yet? It's late for
Yes,
him.
I'm here. I'm still
Okay,
here.
good. This is your favorite part, my spreadsheet. So
Yes.
Eddie worked at BitHarvest, and before he got the job there, he was, interviewing them, and they're interviewing him. So before I take on a network marketing role in any company, I interview them, and I also do the numbers. And I take the marketing plan and I plug it into the spreadsheet. Andy helps me. And what are we looking for? Well, a few things. We're looking to see, hey, is my time worth it here? You have to ask yourself. Eddie asked that himself of joining BitHarvest at the consultant corporate level. He says, is my time worth it here? Well, my time and his time is worth more than Bitcoin's, in our opinion. So if we're going to put time in somewhere, it's got to be worth it. The second thing we're looking for is, can this business scale? If I do big sales, someone in the chat room is asking if they can keep up. Oh, yeah. We can keep up. Don't you worry about that. And so can the business scale? I had to find out. And absolutely, the answer is yes. The third thing we have to look at, is there any cap on earnings? If I'm going to be a high achieving animal, am I going to make the money that I'm respected for? Is my time and work going to be respected here? Am I going to make, income? Am I going to make a salary version? Am I going to make how much? How much am I going to make? And so these types of really important questions come to mind before I join any business in the world, and I run the numbers every single time on every single business for the last 4 years now, since 2020. Okay, so what we've got here is the Bitcoin calculator, and I'm going to show you guys what you can look at on a 5-year extrapolation. So the numbers in the yellow box that I'm going to scroll down and show you, just pay attention, and some of you might want to write these down so you can share them with others. So the numbers in the yellow box are 5 years out from now, okay, approximately 5 years out. And the reason we're doing that is because all the analysts are saying so. We're following them, and we're just going along with the 5-year plan that the analysts are already talking about out there in the network, in the community, and the news, okay? So we're just going with that. I don't need to change anything. I don't need to create any fake anything. It's all out there, and I've just taken all of that data, including the marketing plan, and I've put it in here into a spreadsheet, okay? So the spreadsheet's going to calculate the income based on how many booster devices, and then as we rank up in the marketing plan, and I'll show you. So let's just start with one booster. So we got one booster. It's running right now. This little guy right here, it's running right now. And let's go see how much we're going to make over 5 years. All right, so one booster running over the next 5 years is going to, I'm going to round up. It's going to be around $200,000. So let me ask you a question right now, and then ask your rational mind this. Would you like to spend $1,000 with me on an income producing asset? And would you like to receive approximately $200,000 for that $1,000 spend? And I'm going to guess that almost everybody on planet Earth would say, heck yeah, sign me up, take my money. And that is the answer. And I find that is the answer every single time I show this to anybody. Spend $1,000 on an income producing asset with us, and you're going to make about a couple $100,000 in the next 5 years. How's that sound? 1,000 spend, couple $100,000 back. Amazing. And that's in the form of Bitcoin too. So that's even better than the dollars. Okay. And so then let's go and see what 5 boosters will bring us. Okay. So put in 5. Okay. $1 million. We're right on the heels of $1 million. So 5 boosters is going to produce about $1 million in the 5 years. So $5,000, $5K out. I'm going to buy product, 5 of these guys in my account, and I've got 13.7 of them now. And so 5 of these for 5,000 is going to produce basically close to $1 million, give or take. And again, this is a guesstimation, but it's damn close. But we're going to just, we're at 950K there, right around the $1 million mark. So who wants to be a millionaire? You guys seen the TV show? All you got to do is buy 5 boosters. How simple is that? And go kick your feet up on the sofa, go do your business, go be an entrepreneur, go do your day job, go do your 9 to 5, go do your consulting, management, whatever it is. 5 boosters, 5 years out, is $1 million proposition for you, the $1 million answer. And I tell you, a lot of people dream about being a millionaire, but they don't think they can quite achieve it. A lot of people have the dream and the desire, but they just don't know how to get there. And guess what? We have it here. We have the product. It's the time of the year. It's 2024. The time is now. Get involved, people. Get involved. Now let's look at 10 boosters, okay? 10 boosters over 5 years is almost $2 million, 1.9 million US dollars in equivalent. Almost $2 million for 10 boosters. So 10K, now $2 million tomorrow. Does anyone like those numbers? I know you do. I know everyone does. 10K now, 2 million later. Amazing, amazing results. And when I get all my invoices sent to my accountant this year for my write-offs, he's going to ask you, what are you doing with all this stuff? What are you doing over there? And he knows I do crypto. And I'm going to tell him. And the next thing out of his mouth is going to be, how do I get one? How do I get involved? He's going to see all my invoices on all this income producing assets I've got. And he's going to ask me like, wow, I want this too. All right, so let's go see what 25 boosters can do. My accountant will probably buy 25. 4.7 million. 25 boosters produces $4.7 million, give or take close to the $5 million mark. Incredible, incredible, you guys. 50 boosters, let's take a look. 50 boosters, 9.5 million. 9.5 million on 50 boosters. Those of you that are writing this down, keep writing. 50 boosters, 9.5 million. Let's look at 75 boosters. 75 boosters, 14 million and change. 14 million off of 75 boosters. Amazing. Now, last Monday, Super Mario comes to the office, broke all the records. That's my team because that's who we are. We're overachieving animals. Mario buys 100 boosters on the spot. Eddie was there. The whole office was tripping out. They're like, wow, Jan sent his customer here and the guy buys 100 boosters. He breaks all records. And so what is Mario looking at with his feet up on the sofa? $18.9 million. $18.9 million. Now, many of you are shocked. A lot of people that watch this, they don't even have $100,000 to drop on 100 boosters. And I get that with love. I do get that. But Mario does. And Mario bought $100,000, 100K worth of boosters, 100 units. And he knows, I showed him the spreadsheet, he knows he's going to make around $18, $19 million here and somewhere around that range in the next 5 years. And so he went into the office already knowing these numbers. He came to my Zooms before he went to the office. He's seen the stuff. He knows what's up. And he went in there. He's like, okay, I'm taking 100 today, and shocked everybody. And everyone was like, yeah, wow, this guy's an animal. And that's the point. If you're gonna understand the math, if you're gonna understand the extrapolation, if you're gonna understand the blockchain and Bitcoin, if you're gonna understand income producing assets, then it's a no-brainer. It was a no-brainer for Super Mario to drop 100K on 100 units because he knows he's gonna make $19 million, give or take a couple bucks, but he knows that he's in the range of a lot of money over the next 5 years. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the point that I'm driving home today. Get involved. Get a booster. Start today. Open your account. Introduce this fabulous product to as many people as you can. Grow your business from phone. Grow your business from home. You get invoices. You get tax write-offs. It doesn't get better. And if it does, please show us. Please show me and Eddie if you find something better. We're all eyes. But I guarantee you're not going to find anything like this on planet Earth. All right. Now let's go to the marketing plan numbers. Right off the marketing plan. I'm going to make some jokes here about this for a sec. But seriously, we're going to take the numbers off the marketing plan, and then we're going to pretend that we retire after each rank level. Of course, we're not retiring. Of course, we're going to go out there and sell like animals. Everybody wants one of these anyway. We're growing faster than any business I've ever done in my history of life so far. And so it's going like crazy. But let's just pretend for a minute that we're going to do this. I'm not even going to mess with 1-star because anyone can achieve that. But let's go down to 2-star. Let's start at the 2-star level. Okay. By the way, I think Daryl hit 1-star today. Lots of people hit 1-star. Tom, the furry hat guy, hit 1-star today. So a lot of people hitting rank already. Good job, you guys. So let's go to the 2-star level, and we're going to make 1.5 million in the next 5 years as a 2-star. And that means just sell the minimum requirements. And so that's 3 boosters for Jan. I sell 10 and I got 70 in my network. That's the minimum. And now I retire because that's the joke. I'm not going to retire, but now I retire and I've got 1.5 million in my Bitcoin. Go ahead, Eddie.
Sorry, Jan. Sorry to interrupt you. Can I excuse myself from today's Zoom?
You got to go now?
I got to go now.
Good night, bro. Get some sleep.
Thanks,
I'll see
everyone.
you. Thank
Thank
you.
you for sharing, Jan. Thanks, everyone. And happy mining of Bitcoin. See you next time.
Yes, we will. We'll see you next week. We'll have you back next week, okay, when I get back home. Thank you so much, bro.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Good night.
It's good night. It's 3:30 in the morning. Eddie's got to sleep. I'm still a night owl, so I'm staying awake. So now we're at the 2-star level. You guys have seen the results. Let's go to 3-star level. Write these down. So 5 boosters for Jan, 10 boosters to my sales, to my peeps, and 240 boosters in my network. Okay, already did this. I'm already 3-star. I've already achieved this. Let's go see. I can retire now. 4.2 million. So there you go. I'm already a 3-star today on the call. I've already got all of the requirements for that. I've got 4.2 million coming in over the next 5 years. I should almost make this a contest and see, should I retire or should I keep on growing? What do you guys think? Well, I'm going to take the keep on growing, please. All right, well, let's keep growing. Let's go to the 4-star level and see what gets there. So for 4-star level, we need 15 boosters for me. I'm almost there, 13.7. We need to sell 15 boosters, no problem. And we need to sell or have 785 in our network for the residual income. And that residual income gets bananas at this level. Like it gets incredibly big, like really, really, really effing big. And you'll see right now, $13.3 million. $13.3 million at the 4-star level. And that's strictly on Bitcoin. And why? Why, Jan? Can you only tell us about the Bitcoin part? Because I don't know how many you're going to sell. I don't know how many you're going to sell. I don't know how many Super Mario is going to actually sell because he's an animal. And so until I know a figure for him, I can't plug it in here. I can guesstimate how many I'm going to sell. I can add more to this because if I start to add in how many I think I'm going to sell, which I want to sell 10,000 right away in the next little bit. So whatever that comes to, it's going to be insane. I'm telling you, insane. The 13 million is going to be small if I do the 10,000 with the family here. Trust me on that. Watch out, watch out, watch how this thing grows. And that's the beauty of this system. And so 30 for me on the 5-star level, 30 to my network or to my direct sales on the 5-star level, and 2470 in my residual income in my network for the 5-star level. Let's go have a look. You got your shoes on, your socks are going to come off. 25 million just again on the Bitcoins. This doesn't include my direct sales commission that I'm making because I can't plug it in here because you don't know how many I'm going to sell. This doesn't include my monthly income accurately because again, that's reflected in my direct sales income. So later on, Andy and I are going to re-beef this thing up some more and make it even more clarity for everybody. But just going off the Bitcoins over the next 5 years at the 5-star level, I'm looking at 5-star level, $25.5 million in income. I've never made that in any platform of my life yet, but I've always wanted to, and I know I can. That's 8-figure earnings. And I know, and if you guys know my track record, let me show you guys a slide right here. You guys ever seen this one yet? Look at this. These are my numbers from last year. 232,573,850 USDT in sales last year. That's me right there. This is why companies want to put 100K in my pocket and all this stuff. 232 million in sales last year. That's me and my team. Marcos in there, Andy, the whole gang. And so that's why we're so powerful. Now, you just imagine what kind of sales we're going to do over the next year here. And I just started 2 weeks ago. Just think about that for a minute, who I am, what I'm capable of, what we've already done as far as a resume, and just think about what we're going to do now that we have a way better company, a real product, something innovated, an income producing asset that puts Bitcoin in people's pockets. Take a wild guess. I'm going to make some bets with everybody and see who comes close to our numbers this year because we're going to have to wait till next May 1st next year will be 1 year. And I'll tell you guys what we did. But so far, now you know, in last year's sales, that's me, $232 million in sales. Okay. So, well, what happened there? Now you know. So 5-star level, 25 million in commission just off the Bitcoins, not even including the direct sales totals and et cetera, and residuals and et cetera. So there's still so much more. The spreadsheet's still under development. As I said, Andy's in the hospital right now. We got to pray for him. But when he gets out, he's going to spend some time and beef this thing up so we can get more and more accuracy into the numbers here. I'm going to give some figures. Like, I'm going to sell 10,000. What does that look like? Things like that. So now we're at the 6-star level. This is where people trip out. This is where their hats hit the floor. This is when their jaw drops. So we got 50 boosters for me. I got to buy them up and own them up. I got 60 boosters in personal sales, and I've got 7,940 boosters in my network. And we showed you the 3-3 duplication plan. If you can hit 6 stars in 7 weeks, then you are a champion. And I'm working on that right now. I'm honestly working on that right now. And so there it is, folks, $51.7 million in income strictly from the Bitcoins over the next 5 years. $51 million in income in Bitcoin over the next 5 years. Who doesn't want to be part of a company like this? And now keep in mind, I'm not stopping, right? That just says 50 boosters for me. I actually want 100. That's 60 personal sales. I can do 60 in about 6 minutes, right? And then that's 7,940 in team sales, and I'm focusing there first. So right now, I'm focusing on building my teams for the next 6 months. After I'm done team sales, building, and getting all the bricks down on our empire, then I'm going to start doing personal sales, and I'll kick that in. Why am I doing it like that? Because the team sales is going to rise me up and get me up the ranks faster than the personal sales will. It's obvious to me. I know what the marketing plans do. So I'm focused on team sales, going to get the team sales going up. And as I'm going up in team sales, I'm going to gradually buy more boosters, 1 a day, half a day, 1 a day, half a day. It won't be long before I have 50 boosters, maybe in 50 days from when I started. So May 1st, plus 50 days. So May, June, maybe by the end of June, I'll have the 50 boosters by then, approximately, right? So I just chip away at it. I use my commissions and my register wallet bonus to buy more boosters all the time. I never leave any money in my wallets. I always clean it out, and spend it back on boosters. And that is called a compounding effect. Okay. I teach that in my Bitcoin blueprint workshops. We do a compounding effect, and that effectively is compounding by buying more boosters with my commissions and my bonus. And then I'm just going to acquire more and more income producing assets. And eventually I'll be at 100, but sooner enough, I'll be at 50. I'll be at 50 next month. I'll have 50 boosters in here by next month. So there you go. For those overachieving animals out there that believe in themselves, that want some motivations, that want a company that's solid, that wants to sell a product that has an invoice, that is professional, that has a serial number, that has a 5-year warranty, that's in the crypto industry, that puts Bitcoin in people's pockets. Wow, that's a lot there. If you want to be part of that, well, this is the job for you. Come join us here at BitHarvest, be a networker with us, and see what it's like to learn to earn, and also look at the kind of achievement that you can achieve here. Many companies don't let people achieve this. And remember, we're getting the money from the pool. I've proven it. Everyone's seen it tonight. It's obvious. So really, BitHarvest, it's not their money. It's Bitcoin's money, and there's trillions of dollars of it. And so even though $50 million is ginormous, more than any of us could make in a lifetime in most cases, it's still a speck of sand on the beach of Bitcoin. It's tiny. It's small potatoes for Bitcoin. And isn't that amazing? $50 million is small potatoes for Bitcoin. It's amazing, right? And so more and more Bitcoin will be generated, more and more income will be had. We will all grow as a collective family. All the boosters count, no matter what size or how many. Every member in the company counts. We're one big collective driving forward of our own economy here at BitHarvest. So thank you guys all so much for watching. Thank you guys for being part of this. This is my spreadsheet, and now I'm going to show you guys the back office. Give me a second here, and I will log in and show you guys what we got in the back office, okay? Here we go. Let's log in. Boom. All right. All right, share my screen again. There we go. All right, so now we're in the back office, okay? Now we've got a support ticket system up here by the logout button. You can click it, and then you can create a support ticket. So if you guys need help, and you guys are watching, and you're a leader, and you want to know where that is, it's right here on the top right, okay? And I just added that this week, so that's brand new. Okay. And I've been working, I say I, because I've been working hands-on with the web team, IT team, the management, everybody. I've been working in every department this week, giving value, giving knowledge, and really improving things at BitHarvest and putting my time into this company because I really believe in it. And I've never done that at any other company in my life either. So this is the first company ever where I've gone into headquarters and I've added value in almost every single department, including accounting. I had a meeting with accounting this week as well, and I told them some things. We're going to relabel the wallets. We've got lots of improvements coming. So right now I've got 1,875 in my wallet. Now this number moves around. When I logged in before the Zoom call, it was less. It was 186 something. So it goes up. This is why you know it's not a sham, because it goes up and down. The Bitcoin in our wallet moves with the market, so it's going to move around on you, and that's important to notice, and that's the real deal, and you want it to. All those other shams have fake numbers on the screen, fake ROIs and dreams, and they're not real. You guys have got to start listening to me and stay away from that stuff and come here with us and do a quality top-end project. Now, if you hit the deposit button, you can deposit in any one of the 3 USDT wallets here. You've got Binance Wallet, USD, Ethereum version, and also Tron version. And those are the most popular in the world. That's why we have them, okay? Then you can see here, you can scroll down and you guys can see some stuff. We've got 14 active devices. We've got the advertising banner there. And then we've got some buttons here that you guys can press. Sorry. It's events. Buy a package, buy a booster, your wallets, about us, and your referral link. Your referral link is really important. You can get your referral link here, and you can share that link on Facebook, networking, WhatsApp, Telegram, messages, you name it, we got it. Share that link and go out there and build a big business for yourself, okay? And then if you scroll down some more, you guys can see, you know, your teams, your downlines, your directs, all that sort of stuff. Then you can see your mining rewards. So I made this much Bitcoin in the red. And the white numbers are just a reflection in USDT, so you know how much the Bitcoin is in value. It also tells you your yesterday's rewards, okay? And you can see that there. And then it also tells me my total income. So I made 363 here. I've made over 10,400 there. I've made over 1,000 and something in ranking there. So I'm already over 11,500 in this account. And so, you know, I've done really good in a couple weeks. I think everyone would love to make over $11,000 in a couple of weeks anywhere. I don't think that's a negative at all. In fact, I think that's a positive. And remember, every account starts at zero. Everybody does. And we're building family. We're building support. We're building Zooms. We're building education. We're going out there and building our network. And so, again, don't be afraid of that. Don't be afraid to start scratch from new again. Don't be afraid to start from zero. Don't be afraid if it looks like small potatoes at the beginning, because this thing will scale up and become huge, huge income for everybody that puts in the work here. And everybody has confirmed that. Marco's confirmed it. Eddie's confirmed it. Andy's confirmed it. Walter's confirmed it, that if you put the work in this particular company, you can make big, okay? That's the point. All right, so we're going to let this thing spool up here. Scroll down a little bit. You can see all my boosters here, all right? And so you got boosters galore, right? Look how many boosters I'm buying. You can see the date of purchase almost every day, average almost every day. Every other day I've been buying a booster for the month of May. I got 2 pages of activity and invoices here. And all those little yellow squares here, those are all invoices. And let me show you what it looks like. So the invoice looks like this. You get a 4-pager and you have to download it. I got more invoices from my accountant for write-offs this year than I have had in years. And he's just going to flip out. It gives you the specs on what you're doing, the date you bought it. It shows your totals of buying, okay? $1,000, mining service agreement, packaging fee, risk factors, limited warranty. The booster is covered for 5 years. Yeah, that's 5 years. They replace it within 24 hours. If there's a glitch, we're going to replace the booster in 5 years. No problem, family. You're covered here, okay? And that's the point. And that really impresses a lot of people. You got your user info, you got your liability thing here. So that invoice is there and it's on the back office, and you download it from there. What happened on my screen here? And you download it from there, and you're going to get that little yellow box and hit the button. And I've got a lot of invoices to download here, as you can see, and many of you will too. Don't worry, it's okay. I'm actually, you know, the booster thing is actually really sticky. I get all kinds of messages. People start at $100, then they go to 1,000 and get a full booster. Then they get their wife one, their husband one, then they get their daughter one, like I did. My daughter's 21. You got to be of legal age, by the way. And so, like, I see all these people going and getting all these boosters and upgrading like crazy. It is crazy some days in my phone to see all the community upgrading and talking about it. And they realize that I'm compounding forward and gaining more wealth and gaining more assets. And so they're looking at this and saying, well, I got to do what Jan does. And you should. You guys should copy me. Follow me. I'm buying boosters almost every day. You guys should do the same. Empty those register wallets. Get rid of that money. Those register bonuses, you don't need it. You need that money working for you in the Bit boosters, okay? And so right now I got a little BTH in my wallet. I've got USDT. I've got my purchase wallet. It's empty. I got my Bitcoin. Let's see how much I got in there. I got almost $1,200 in Bitcoin in the last 2 weeks. $1,200 of Bitcoin in the last 2 weeks from the pool, from the device, etc. Amazing, amazing. In fact, I can't even remember the last time I made Bitcoin. Like, I haven't made Bitcoin in years. None of the shams were making Bitcoin. Nobody was making any Bitcoin out there. And it's been years since I've actually made cold, hard, clean Bitcoin. And I have to tell you that I'm so happy. My wife was telling me tonight, she's like, what's with you? You're so happy today. And it's like, because I realized something, that I'm actually, she's sitting back here watching me, that I'm actually making Bitcoins every day again. I'm just so happy, you guys. And that's just me. I'm not talking as a representative here. I'm not talking I'm talking as a dad, as a husband, as a regular guy. I'm just so happy making Bitcoins every single day. Now I've got $471 in my cash wallet. That's commissions. I don't need this money. I'm doing good. So I can just spend that on more boosters. And I got $209 in register wallet. I want to get rid of that. I want to get rid of that register wallet back into booster. So I want to take whatever's here and here. And after the call tonight, I'm going to buy another portions of booster here, whatever that equals. 4 plus 2, 6, maybe 7. 0.7 of a booster I've got enough money for here. And to do that, I've got to deposit fresh USDT so I can buy more BTH. And you guys know that. You guys can watch the videos. But in order to upgrade or buy a booster, you need to buy BTH. And the only way to do that is to put in fresh USDT. So again, if I'm going to buy 0.7, I need to add $70, 70 of USDT. And then I'm going to buy BTH in that. And then I'm going to take care of that and get my purchase done. So really, really easy. It's a 4-step process. Anybody can do it. Once you do it once, you know how to do it. Very, very easy. And then to buy BTH, you're going to come here and do a spot trade. So you're going to go buy, limit. You're going to put a price in here of 0.33. I'm getting the price from the red line here of the lowest price on the reds. Okay, so 0.33. How am I going to pay? USDT. And then how many do I need? Well, if I need a full booster, I'm going to need $100 worth. If I'm going to do a shared booster, then I need $10 worth. If I'm going to do 0.7 tonight, I'm going to need $70 worth, like that. So you just put that in there and then you just hit the buy button. It's like that. So easy. That's it. Boom. And then the BTH will be in your wallet. You can go check your work, see it's there, and then boom, you're off to the races. However, there's one other way you can get USDT in here without depositing fresh USDT. You can do a swap in your Bitcoin wallet here. So you click on Bitcoin, then you click on swap, and you can swap any number of a value of money in Bitcoin into the USDT wallet. And then you can use that to buy BTH as well. So you can sell off $10 or $100 worth of your Bitcoin, and then you can get USDT, and then you can go buy the BTH that you need. So that's why the tool to swap Bitcoin into USDT is here. And the second reason is some people just might want to withdraw USDT instead of Bitcoin. And then they're going to go buy other cryptos. They're going to take those incomes. They're going to go put it on a credit card. A lot of crypto credit cards take USDT. And so there's a lot of reasons why people would want to do that. So I know that, and it makes sense. So we put that swap tool in there for you. And then some of you Bitcoiners out there just want to take the Bitcoin home, and hey, please do. It's your Bitcoin. Make sure you take a withdrawal every so often, okay? But there's people out there that want to spend money and pay bills, and you can put that USDT on those credit cards. A lot of those crypto credit cards don't take Bitcoin. They just take USDT like that. And so that's why we did this. We want to help everybody out. We had a question from another lady in Jamaica. She says, are you guys going to have a credit card eventually? And I did talk to the boss this week, and they did say yes, potentially. They're looking in a MasterCard right now relationship with them. Once they get that MSB license all done and a few other paperwork, we can get a MasterCard partnership for the whole community, and we can have our own crypto MasterCard that we can dump our commissions onto, and we can go spend, buy gas, pay bills, do all that cool stuff that you guys know how to do. So there you go. Lots of cool things coming from BitHarvest. All right, since I'm in the Bitcoin wallet, let's look how much I made in the last day. So 19th of the month, May 19, there's 3 incomes, as I said before. The first income, the bottom one, that one's just the passive income coming in. I made $21.81 today, so a lot more than $5 a day, as you can see. And then my ranking income, I made $25.46, more than my boosters. I got 13.7, no, in this account, sorry, I got 6.7 boosters in this account, 6.7. and my ranking income, my residual downline income from my network is higher than even what my 6.7 boosters is doing. So that's the power of the people's economy. That's why we build teams. And this number is going to be in the thousands and thousands of Bitcoin dollars coming up. Watch what happens. And then my same rank income, again, I've got a few guys on the same level as me, and I've already made a little bit of change there because it's not that much unless you're active and really selling like an animal. And they're getting there. The whole team's getting there together. I'll click on the account button. You guys can update your profile. You can change your passwords. You can add your withdrawal addresses. And if you're listening and you're a leader, make sure you tell your team to add their withdrawal addresses as soon as the day one when they sign up and register. Take care of business, and then go buy a booster like a boss and start taking care of making that passive income that we all so much enjoy. And then back to the booster page one more time. The yellow box is how much terahash one booster does, which will be about 70. And then the white numbers underneath are what my 6.7 are doing. And so you guys get an indication there. And it does take a second. You guys understand that this software is tapping into the server room. The server room is tapping into from Asia over to America. So there's a lot of stuff going on here, right? It's all interlinked and interconnected. Welcome to the internet. What a cool thing, right? Think about it. We're making income off the internet, like amazing, with a USB device right here. Like, how incredible has technology advanced? How incredible is this? It's amazing. I'm at 442 terahash. Look at that compared to 1 unit of 70. So, you know, like, and even down here for you math nerds out there, estimated profitability of 1 terahash per second is this much Bitcoin right there for you math nerds like Andy. And so that's how much. You can take that and times that by 440. Okay, 440 terahash on my account. So you're going to take this number down here, the 1 terahash value, and times it by 440. You guys can do your own math. You guys got your calculators. Have some fun, math nerds. All right, and then that's it. So one more thing I want to show you is the event. So we've got an event going on. I'm going to click on Asia because that's where we live. So right now we've got our event, and man, going to an event is worth more than money. Going to an event can change your life. Going to an event can instill confidence and values. Going to an event, you're going to meet people and put them in your phone and new contacts. Going to an event, you're going to learn more, experience more. Going to an event, you're going to gather content to share with your community and show validity, confidence, trust, reality, and all that other stuff that goes on like I do, because that's what I do. Just copy me, follow me, do what I do, please. So now you're going to see that I've almost hit 100 out of 96.9 out of 100 on the last one here. That means I'm going to qualify for a ticket to the event, and I'm going to get an airplane, hotel, meals, transportation, and everything all included. And I'm just whatever 3.1 boosters away from achieving that. And then my direct sales, I'm more than halfway there. I'm at 19.4, and we're kind of like halfway through the month. So 19.4 out of 30. And then my personal investment is 5.7, but I did buy a booster earlier. It will go on for tomorrow. And so I'm actually at 6.7 on this account. I'm almost at 10. I will definitely have 10 by the end of the month on this competition. I will probably have 30 in direct sales by the end of the month, and I'm definitely going to have 100. So I will achieve all 3 of these things, okay? And so depending on where you live, you can do this yourself. So if you just want to buy 10, you're already qualified. If you want to sell 30 direct sales, you're qualified. Or if you want to work on team sales, like that's my first priority, and get to 100 in team sales, then you're going to win a ticket as well. So really, really cool. Really, really cool how awesome this is. And listen, we're going to sell anyway. Everyone's buying anyway. Everyone's excited anyway. So why not take a gift from the company? And I've been with a lot of companies and I never got nothing. I never even got a handshake, never mind a coffee mug. And here we're getting a ticket around the world. Like, think about how cool that is, right? That's amazing, right? And so you got different logistics and different costs. So there's different amounts of quotas where you live in the world. You guys are smart. You know that plane tickets from South America are going to be way more than flying from Thailand to Malaysia. It's right across the pond. So that's so close. So really, like, anywhere logistically has more costs. So the competition, or sorry, the quotas are a little higher for Europe and Africa and a little higher for the Americas. So get in your back office, take a look at wherever you live, and then you guys can figure it out from there. And then other than that, we've done it all. So really the balance is going to move around. Don't be afraid of that. It's supposed to. This is how you know it's not a sham. And you can tell people that too. It's like, man, you don't even know what you're talking about. You don't even know what you're looking. You're not even a customer yet. Why don't you come be a customer, experience the product, experience the back office, start seeing the Bitcoins, and then you can talk, right? Then you can talk out of experience being a customer. I've seen some people on YouTube already trying to hack us up, and they're not even a customer. And they just registered on the link for free, for nothing, and went in and showed the back office, and they didn't even make a deposit. They're not even making Bitcoins, and they're talking, negatively about us because they think they're smart, but they're actually kind of silly. And it's just unbelievable. We're actually changing the onboarding system. It's going to be a one-click. So the 4 steps that we do today, I've already got that fixed. It'll be out by the end of the month. We're going to actually change the whole back office at the end of the month. I was working on that this week. And so other advancements are things like we're going to change the buying. We're going to change some of the wallet names. There's lots and lots of changes coming in the next less than 2 weeks to the back office. You guys are going to love it. You guys are going to thank me later. I've gone to the ends of the earth for the whole team here. I've really, really improved things. So just watch what happens and see how cool our next website is. It is going to be amazing. And we're going to change it so people have to be serious when they come to BitHarvest. If they're not serious, then they're not going to get logged in and see the back office anymore. And all the accounts that are erroneous and scammy and whatever we feel and heard, and that we're getting feedback from our leaders. Hey, Jan, these accounts are scammers or whatever. They hit me up on Facebook. We're going to delete all those. And if you guys have any scam accounts or anything weird in your back office, let me know. Give me the username. I'll have IT check it out, and then we can make some things happen for you. Okay. Well, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm done in the back office. Lots of stuff going on here. Keep up, and we'll have more changes in the coming days, weeks, and by the end of the month, there's a whole new back office being released, and I've been personally working on that all week. I can't tell you 2 more because I want some surprises. People like surprise, but it's going to be incredibly awesome. And if anyone wants to put up their hand and have a quick hello or feedback or anything, now's your time. You do not have to turn on your camera if it's uncomfortable or you're driving. You can just throw on your audio and just say hi, and then we're going to call it a night. Go ahead. All right, DigiBoss is here. Go ahead, DigiBoss. Say hi.
Hello, good evening.
How are you?
I'm here. I'm good.
Welcome.
Thank you. Yeah, the question I'm being asked is, can somebody has more than one account? Can one person open more than one account in this business?
Yes and no. Like, yes, you can. Like, you can open one for your husband. You can open one for your daughter. You did one for your daughter, I know, like I did. You copied me. Good job. But it is pretty much one account per person per se. But,
Okay.
yeah, that's kind of how that is. So you can figure that out from there, right?
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Good question. Thanks for coming. Did last night's stuff help you? Did you get the wallets figured out?
Yes, I just wanted to know because I'm a networker. My network have not started, but I'm talking to people and they're asking me questions, so I need to know the answers myself.
Yes.
So that as I'm talking, I'm responding to the question.
Are you using
another
some of the
thing,
videos? Are you using some of the videos in the Telegram? Are you giving them that as the answers and stuff like that?
I am giving them, but like my network basically back in Africa, most people don't have the Vimeo, is it Vimeo app or something. Most people cannot open it. I don't know if there is a video or training that we have that any gadget can open for people to watch.
I'm going to make sure that we get the YouTube, like we're going to fill up the YouTube, okay? Just be patient, but we're going to fill up the YouTube with all those training videos. That one I showed today is not even on the YouTube channel yet. So I've talked to I'm at the head office. I know you know. So I've been coaching the teams there just to get more work done, get more content out there. And so just be patient, but really soon, probably by next week, we're going to have all of those training videos, how to this, how to that, all those how-to videos will all be on the YouTube, okay? And everyone can do YouTube from around the world. You know that, right? And so just be patient. Give us a couple more days. I'm going to tell you, DigiBoss, by the end of this month, you're going to be so impressed. Wait till you see what we've done here. The website site, the back office, the system. Whoa. Whoa, ladies and gentlemen, you are going to be also impressed. Watch out. Watch what we do. So stay close, family. Stay close. Get to work. Get out there. Bring your peeps. Bring them to the Zoom calls. We got to build, build, build. Okay? We got to build as big as we can. Right now, I've got to go. My wife's waiting. It's 3:49 in the morning. I love you guys. I'll be back tomorrow. Same time, same link. Make sure you guys show up, and we'll do this again, okay? And I've got even more new stuff for tomorrow. And it's a Sunday call tomorrow. And so we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bring your peeps, bring your prospects. I don't think you guys are working hard enough on bringing your prospects to the calls. I don't know why. If you want some tips from me, you should be the best inviter in the world. You should also be the best follow-up. My CMO will tell you that it's all in the follow-up. So again, be the best inviter, get them on these Zoom calls, get them educated, get them understanding, and then follow up. And you'll see great success with us here at BitHarvest. Thank you so much. We'll have the replay available in our private chat. If you guys want to be in our private chat, reach out to one of us, Marcos or Jan, and we'll add you after you show us a screenshot of your Bit Booster purchase as well. Okay? Thank you, family. Got to run tonight. Love you lots, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Good night, everybody.
Good night.